Like I said, we got a gentleman here, Ricky Pagan, who is one of, if not my favorite NPC. I don't know, is he my favorite? He's definitely up there. Also, I just noticed he has the what looks to be, I know it's not actually it, but this kind of looks like the OBS emblem on his shirt there. I'm looking at the title of my taskbar and it looks pretty similar. Obviously it's not, the OBS one is black and white, this one's yellow and black, but the general motif is still the same. The power of the Holy Trinity, Gaia, Amaterasu, and Elvis. Hell yeah. Oh, THC, thank you for that host. Hope you're doing well. Here, let me press the button. Boop, there we go. The button has been pressed. Alright. Cutscene time, baby.
Yes, Kaoru and I used to come here. She and Ricky Pagan were an item back then. She was divine. This park is a holy place. It's Amaterasu's place. Love powers it, makes the gears of the immaculate machine churn. We churn the gears, Kaoru and I. These days she's holed up in the Love Hotel. We had to split, Kaoru and I. She thinks it's because Ricky Pagan saw what was between her legs. But Ricky Pagan don't play that way. Everyone's bits are beautiful. All love is groovy. Every part of Kaoru was a delight. No, it was something Ricky Pagan saw on her thigh. It was a tattoo. A mark that bodes nothing but bad. A purple tattoo.
Ooh, the Phoenicians.
So Ricky Pagan had to exit. Stage right. It's the end. Final curtain call. Ladders held high, defying the dark. No past, no future. Just the bow wow now. There's room for two in the fight against the filth. Someone to churn the holy gears with. Maybe someday I'll find her. Or him.
Oh my.
Oh mama. Oh mama jamma. Oh sweet immaculate machine. The corporate id. It's manifested and mad. My metaphors are turning solid evil. It's time. The park is the last stand. This is the battle for Earth's soul. Will you answer the call? May the Holy Trinity guide you. Gaia, Amaterasu, and Elvis. Thank you very much. When the going gets weird, the weird turn BA. It's TCB time, baby.
I freaking love Ricky Pagan for reasons that are probably painfully obvious. Holy shit. The rising, yeah, I thought the same thing. I think I see the pants that are just 100% on point, and of course the very patriotic motorcycle. There's so much to like about Ricky Pagan. Oh, there's Grace. How you doing, sweetie? Grace, I did spill the beans on the Discord server about the ridiculous idea I mentioned to you the other day about people spending channel points to ask questions, or at least where I could send you questions. I could like message them to you. Although I did put a cap on how many could be redeemed per stream, so you won't be bombarded. Although it's a pretty high like channel point reward amount, so I imagine it probably won't happen terribly often. Pompadour and the Rising Sun pants, they really are. Yeah, and can we really take a second to appreciate? Let me disable the UI for a second. We can really appreciate how like. Oh crap, I can't go into this mode without re-enabling the UI, but just how appreciating the angle and like the girth of that pompadour. That thing, it's more of a cone head really, but he's really nailing it. And I appreciate how committed he is. Meanwhile, I'm this fucking weirdo with my taco hat and my little deer antlers and my glowy eyes. We've mentioned it time and time again, but the idea of doing these cutscenes with a player character that looks like I do, where everything's so serious. Well, Ricky's not super serious, but everything else is pretty serious. Search for a sign from his Holy Trinity. Okay, there's something around here somewhere. They get some weird. I warned her. I was like, it's probably gonna be mostly memes. It'll probably be mostly dumb memes. And she was like, oh yeah, that sounds about right. Let the weirdness begin. Yes. Sign for his Holy Trinity. Yeah, so the Holy Trinity being Amaterasu, Elvis, and Gaia. It wouldn't be in the portal itself. It probably wouldn't be the Anima well either. The Anime well. So it's somewhere around here, according to the map at least. Actually, let's check what the text says. 2 a.m. text. Yeah, Pop-Tarts or Calstones. Oh shit! I'm pretty sure I might have primered Grace on the unending debate over whether or not hot dogs are sandwiches, which, as we all know, they are. Alex says just to sprinkle some oil onto the flames. At least, well, okay, so I'm decidedly in the pro hot dogs or sandwiches camp, but you know, I've staked my claim where the I don't know, the oncoming wars will be waged, where bloodshed will happen, and to decide such an important question. He's an helpful higher power when it comes to corruption beyond his domain. He saw something that was in the water. So do I need to go into the water? Again, the quest thingy itself is saying to look around here specifically, like looking at the map. Because I didn't look actually that far up this way. I was thinking maybe it would be the wards in the trees. That doesn't seem to be it. Well, I gotta kill some bad guys, some deep ones. I guess I'll do that real quick. Oh, and it is the water. Okay, cool. And we have to follow the trail. Oh, and thank you to Gracie for contributing to the boost the stream thing. Yeah, we got the notification just about like 10 minutes or so ago that it went live. Thank you, sweetie. That's very kind. Yeah, we have a boost the stream challenge, very similar to what we did last time. I had mentioned at the start that, of course, I'm happy to encourage, sorry, I didn't mean to smack the mouse there. But yeah, I'm happy to encourage people to, spend their channel points on if they wanted to, obviously. As always, I'm never one to like put pressure and be like, oh, you better spend your channel points, in this one way or I'm gonna be mad. Like, I won't be upset if we don't make it, especially considering that it starts on a Monday, which is a little bit trickier. I think when it overlaps into a weekend, it's a little bit easier just because weekend streams usually go a little bit longer. Weekday streams, of course, I'm a little bit limited on how late I can go and such. But thank you to Gracie for contributing points. That's very sweet. So it's the same amount, which surprised me a little bit. I thought maybe the amount would be lower, but it seems like it's on like preset intervals. Whoops. Oh, he's an infected deep one. Oh, so he's a fancy one. Yeah, we've fought deep ones back in the beginning of the game in the New England sections. Oh god, they like put all kinds of filth garbage on you, which is not so good. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out. Half-Life Alex is a dead rat. Oh, really? Can you make it the biggest rat that makes all the rules? And just like play with them? I've seen videos of people picking up dead head crabs and playing with those. Or by playing, I mean just like tossing it around and just ragdolling it just to admire the physics of what's capable. Grace and I had the pleasure of getting to introduce Gracie to one of my favorite YouTubers' content before, a couple weeks ago. It's a guy named Jacob Geller, who makes some of the most like impressive and engaging video essays I've ever seen on YouTube or anywhere else, honestly. Like really, really well-made stuff. Is very passionate about the content that he makes. I know I've shared a few of them in the Discord server before. The one about Roller Coaster Tycoon, the one about Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we watched the one where he talked about mundane objects in video games and how mundane objects, the objects that a lot of the times we just kind of look over, can be so significant for different reasons. And a significant part of his video focused on Half-Life Alyx. In fact, he started it by talking about the liquid shaders with like, you can pick up a bottle of beer in Half-Life Alyx and shake it up and it looks like beer. It's like, holy shit, why is this so realistic? What in the world? Motherfucking liquid shaders. Dicking with head crabs are good. Yeah, that's the thing too, because like in... Oh, I guess we are going through the portal then. Here, let me take my cool spider bike real quick. I wonder if I'll impress Ricky Pagan with my cool spider bike. Oh, we're not going to the portal, by the way. We're following a trail. Following a trail. Wait, what trail am I watching? Anyway, yeah. Just to complete the thought, though, it was a really good video, and the notion of these like mundane objects and artifacts in video games being like these well, not just mundane. The fact they can stand out so much and you can use them around you in so many ways. But like I said, yeah, Half-Life Alyx had a significant presence in that video, as it should have, because there's a lot of cool shit to appreciate about that, and it makes me really want to play that game. Once to see it in VR, yeah, that's a good point too, because like I play Half-Life 1 and 2, and like, yeah, I recognize they're large enough to fit over someone's head. Like, conceptually that makes sense to me, but yeah, you probably don't really appreciate that until you see it in VR and you see how like in a more immersive setup presentation, the size of your goddamn torso. Yeah, because that makes sense. They would kind of have to be, right? Because yeah, like if it fits over your head, they need to be able to have their mouth to envelop your entire head, and then they need like other organs to be able to, you know, do other stuff. So yeah, it makes sense, but it's like weird to imagine something that large. Something that is usually considered so small in the Half-Life universe being that large. Actually, specifically in Half-Life 1, I feel like they were like smaller in the older games. Now that I'm thinking back to like how big they were compared to other bad guys and that kind of thing. All the trail. I'm guessing the trail they mean, because they were talking about something in the water, but then follow the trail starts right here. So I'm a little bit confused. Maybe what they mean is like follow this trail here. See if it leads anywhere this way, or maybe they mean it's just follow this trail. Maybe that's what they're really getting at. We try that. Hey, Five Finger, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you, friend. Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, it probably makes it kind of hard to keep that same sense of scale then. And of course, it's an older game, so that's, you know, something to be considered too. Oh, because it's undetailed? I mean, I would say it was detailed for its time, but nowadays, yes, I would agree. Relatively speaking. So this is... Wait, which one is this? This is about Ginpachi Park, right. So 8 years ago, an Agartha portal is threatened by the Leviathan shadow of Orochi Tower. The Immaculate Machine is not defenseless. We initiate the alarm and call. Yeah, in the cutscene, Ricky looked out this way. Oh, maybe the path we're supposed to follow is like along this beach area? Oh, hold on, we made a friend. An infected deep one friend. When there's less going on, it's easier to spot things. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, where'd this guy even come from? What the hell? He was like on the other side of the map. Not the other side of the map, but the other side of the sidewalk. Living Flame, he's been a good boy. Living Flame has been performing as he would be expected to. He's been doing a great job, and I've been very proud of my Living Flame son. My literal son who is on fire. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the path that they're referring to. Or follow the trail, at least. 'Cause yeah, I will confess, I'm not exactly sure what trail they're referring to. They made mention of something in the water, though. Find out what it was that Ricky saw in the water, yeah. Oh, okay, we have to return to Vicky Vegas. So I messed something up then. There's clearly like a either something I'm supposed to see, like some kind of sequence I have to follow, or there was something that I just missed. But yeah, in VR, when there's less going on, it's easy to spot things that are that stick out to you. Yeah, it makes sense, because I mean it's just more immersive that way. So yeah, it would stand to reason that it would just stand out better. Like the size of a microwave. It's like a whole ass oven sitting in the counter. Yeah, that would make sense. And we're talking old school Half-Life, because I'm guessing the new one doesn't do it. Search for a sign. Oh wait, is that what? So I first saw something over here, apparently. Is it this? Is it this, like, glittery stuff? Maybe this is what I'm supposed to follow. Is it leading me to this wrecked thing here? Not wretched. Okay, so it is this. Yeah, it's the source of the filth then. Okay. So that's what I was supposed to see. I thought that was something else. A VR mod for regular Half-Life 2. I know they exist, and I would imagine it's probably a little bit jarring because that game was not made for Half-Life, obviously. Some oddities in there too, yeah. Do you feel like Half-Life Alyx has some things about it, like scale-wise, that seem off? Because I mean, like it said, yeah, like head crabs are surprisingly large, but like, are there things in Half-Life Alyx where it's like that, like those dimensions seem incorrect or improper? Oh, examine the crash site, by the way, because it's a Syscoil truck, so it's got Orochi fingerprints all over it. So yeah, so Alyx does it right. Yeah, that's what I thought you were getting at. I just want to make sure. Also, this is a very inconvenient place to fight this lad. And of course, there's filth over the place, so it makes it also inconvenient. As I was gonna say, that move will just miss every time. An agitated deep one. Now, what agitated him so much, I wonder? Get living flame in here. Just above and beyond, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... it really sounds like that game is what a lot of us have been hoping for from Valve for a long time. At least just as far as, like, the next step forward. For a lot of us, you know, of course, we wanted Half-Life 3, but Half-Life Alyx, from a technical standpoint, is like the next step forward that a lot of us were hoping for. Because, you know, each mainline Half-Life game has been some kind of significant leap forward. So my hope is that, well, I have several hopes, one of which is that they'll maybe make more games. Maybe, you know, I can dream, can't I? But the other hope is that, yeah, like, this is a sign that they've really found something that they want to work with and, like, propagate forward. Because it seemed like for a while that they were just like, yeah, there's really nothing that we really were, like, excited about. Like, there was stuff that they were clearly working on, experimenting with, but nothing that they wanted to commit to. But it seems like with VR, they're like, ooh, this is some cool shit. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that, like, yeah, I haven't read any spoilers, and I appreciate your consideration, Arctic. But yeah, I've heard people say that there are hints or indications of certain things that could be done, and I think Valve themselves said, like, yeah, if this game does well, then yeah, like, we might, you know, do more. We might do more Half-Life related activities. Anyway, so yeah, so Ricky Pagan had observed that the waters have been corrupted, and we of course found a crashed oil tanker that was filled with filth, surprising absolutely nobody. And we're to follow the Filth Trail. As of course, anytime you see anything related to filth, Orochi is not too far behind. Or too far away, necessarily. So follow the Filth Trail leading away from the truck. Oh wait, do they mean leading from land, or do they mean following it in the water? Maybe they mean following it in the water, actually. Let's go there first. Skip to Half-Life 4, yeah, wouldn't that be some shit, man? Half-Life 4, there's like all these indications of story things that have happened, but they never actually say what it is in the game. It's like, yes, after the incident. It's like, wait, what incident? I want to know. What's this guy's name? Squamos Host Lord. That's a cool fucking name. Hell yeah. Just very obvious. Yeah, just very, very clear. You know what? And I'm down for that, man. This is the second time I've used this word today, so I guess it's the word of the day, but as an unabashed Half-Life fanboy, I'm super down for the idea of them being like, you know, maybe there is something to this game series. Maybe there's more we could do. Also, like, everything just dropped. We got a filth lore and a regular lore and then a little bonus item. Did you know that your eyes start at the sides of your head? In the womb, all birds, reptiles, and mammals start off resembling fish. Even you. Slowly you morph into your present symmetry. Your eyes move to the front. Your gonads, which start behind your liver like a shark, drift to their proper place. The line over your lip, the philtrum, is the line left when your face fuses into something human. Even your hiccups are a relic of your amphibious ancestors' transition from breathing water to air. You look so human, but your gills, fins, and tentacles are hidden behind the thinnest scrim of inhibitor proteins. Deep ones, aren't we all? It's beginning to look a lot like fish, men. What was the other low we got? It was, I think, the Black Signal version of the Korean Tokai. Today I watched raccoons destroy an ancient temple. Everyone in Japan wanted a pet raccoon in the 80s. No, it's like Pompoko. These adorable little scamps, those mischievous rogues, he says. Always cute but never tame. People just let them go. Clever, they can survive anywhere. Invasive, they infested the land like a plague. They infest temples. Temples monks have protected for thousands of years. The monks are powerless. No matter what they try, the masked rats destroy the edifice of their cosmic belief with scratching and gnawing and urine and feces. Wonderful. How classy. There's zero way. Yeah, it's super obvious. But they already mentioned it though. Raccoons are adorable, and there's one of Miyazaki's movies, one of the Studio Ghibli movies called Pompoko. It kind of investigates like the significance of raccoons and specifically tanuki in Japanese culture. And it's a fun and charming little movie with some pretty obvious environmental overtones to it. And also, I don't want to spoil anything, but like it. How do I say this without like spoiling kind of like how it ends? I'll just say like it ends in a way that's like not very much like a fairy tale ending, so to speak. It's not like oh, the good guys win and ride off into the sunset. It's like, oh, this makes me feel kind of sad actually. That's correct. They're magical. Well, yeah, in the English translation it's their magical tanuki pouches, but in the original Japanese, I think they just call them, they don't call them scrotums, but it's more obvious what's going on there. And then the bomb, yes, the filth bomb, the screams, so many infected by the black signal. The flora died, the fauna died, everything was corrupted except the Genpachi Park bees rallied to a sakura tree, the cherry blossom tree, working tirelessly to repair a great hidden hive. They hummed the sixth secret song. They smoothed and burrowed and extended a cavity deep inside the earth, coating it with a preternaturally protective substance. The final phase of the Genpachi Bee project had begun. Also, I think this is a sign that, yeah, I'm supposed to follow the path leading up to the truck. When they were saying the trail leading away from the truck, I thought maybe they meant follow the oil splatters, the filth splatters, but I think they mean like the path that the truck took to arrive here. Also like how the lower, even though we picked it up, the little icon for it is still there. It'll go away in a little bit though. But it is a good movie. Pompoko is a good movie. I feel like I'm a weird Studio Ghibli, not even hipster, but like just an obscure weirdo with Studio Ghibli movies. I feel like I've mainly seen the lesser known ones. I've seen Pompoko. I've seen oh, what was the one about the pig who flies an airplane? When pigs fly her. I'm blanking on the name, but I've seen that one. I've seen Whisper of the Heart. I've seen The Cat Returns. And I've seen Ponyo, although it's been a long time and I don't remember much about it. And I think that's about it. Like, I haven't seen Spirited Away. I have seen Kiki's Delivery Service. That one was awesome, and for many people is obviously a fan favorite for very good reason. But yeah, I haven't seen Spirited Away. I haven't seen Howl's Moving Castle. Haven't seen Princess Mononoke. Like, so many of the really big ones I haven't seen. I saw the really weird and poorly edited English version of what was that one? Rap, the one, they called it something different in English. It was like the something writers. I can't remember it. It's the one with the giant ohms, the like roaming moth creatures, or not even moth creatures. What's that one called? Nausicaa and the the something of the wind. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, the Wind Warriors or the Wind Riders. I think it was the English dub, and I saw that one, not knowing what I was watching. But yeah, apparently that version is not so good. Apparently that version is not so good, and the general consensus is like the version that came out in like the 90s, which was like very poorly edited, is not so good. But the one that's been released much later on is much better. Valley of the Wind, thank you, Arctic. Yeah, I haven't seen Howl's Moving Castle, and I really want to. Gotta reach the fountain. All right, so what we do is we break these benches. This is so weird. We break these benches to reach this filth-laden fountain, so we can build a bridge. We need to attach the wooden planks. There's something up here, because we can't just wade through it. It'll kill us instantly, I think. Also, something tells me we don't want to swim through these tentacles. Just wouldn't be a good idea. Although I've heard Howl's Moving Castle is incredible. So that would also be very, very good for me to see at some point, just because, yeah, I've heard that one's like one of the best ones. Can I pick this up? I guess I already have maximum boards. It goes like up into the trees, or into the trees, into the side of the building as well. So the idea is that I need something to attach it to. And I thought you just like attach it to the ground, right? Can I just say shift 2? You do not have the required items. Required items, you say? Something else around here that I need then. Let's kind of snoop around the periphery to see if there's something else I'm supposed to pick up. Not the crashed fire hydrant. It's not the tree. Required items. Actually, can I just walk up to it? Okay, so you can just walk up to it. It does do a lot of damage, but it doesn't like murder you horribly. In fact, if I stand perfectly still, I'll be able to heal up in a little bit. So I can reach it, but I can't do anything with it yet. Still says I need some required items. Manually plug the flow. Reach it without wading in waist deep. I mean, I can do that. It's just not a good idea, apparently. Just looking around the periphery of this spot on the map that we're looking at right now. Something to plug this thing up. Maybe these guys will have something when we drop them. Like, kill these dudes to death. They drop something cool. Well, they dropped something neat, but there wasn't anything. Nothing for the quest, at least. If there's something in the trees, maybe there's something else in the benches. There's all wood. Oh, there we go, some nails. Okay, so it's all inside of here then. Okay. So now, yeah, now we're good. Assemble the materials, and I think that can happen on any side, but I guess we'll approach from the front. Oh, here we go, here we go. Makeshift platform. Oh, I have to... There we go. F to pay respects. There we go. Okay. So... place something in the dragon's mouth. Would it be this thing? Okay. Alright, so we've plugged up the hole that's spewing the filth out. Follow a sign from Ricky's Holy Trinity. Oh, and of course, it immediately pops out because in our, like, version of the game, it's resolved, but since this is a shared world RPG, they allow it to keep going. That way other players can get it as well. So if we stand right here, there'll be something else. There was Amaterasu, Elvis, and Gaia. I think the one we just followed was... It could have been Gaia, or it could have been Amaterasu. Let's look for another sign from Elvis's Holy Trinity. If I stand right here, what else could there be? Maybe it's this glowing light over this way. Let's follow that. That looks pretty encouraging. Literally a spotlight from the heavens. Just Illuminati started hitting me with a... Yeah, they just popped up, and this guy with the taco hat started to smack me and my friends with a hammer. It was very strange. How must we seal the manhole? Well, what if we drop that truck onto it? Oh, looks like we have some friends. No, no friends. Never mind. I thought for sure one of them was gonna go aggro on us. Oh, he did go aggro. Nice. Sewer dweller. How did that miss him? I guess he, like, walked right past it. Alright, what's this one say? Gather a large group of sewer-dwelling filth creatures and drop a motherfucking tanker on them. That sounds awesome. So let's think about this. How might I accomplish such a feat? Here's the truck driver. How do you manage to get this truck onto this walkway, for that matter? So there's this guy here. Okay, so I think if we smack this a bunch of times, it'll fall off and kill the dudes underneath. Not to kill the dudes, but plug the hole underneath. And hopefully kill some bad guys while we're here. So I definitely want to try to get that achievement just for funsies. No, sewer dweller. Does it specifically have to be sewer dwellers? Sewer dwelling filth, okay. Because those guys are just filth tainted. They're not going to work. It's got to be the sewer people. There's one there. So we have to be very careful about this, because if they see us, then they'll want to attack us. If we time this just right, we should be able to get this, though. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's like, how do you even manage this? Because in order for the tanker to, like, to drive up this way, like, there's fountains in the way, so they wouldn't have been able to make that turn up this way. And on the other side, there's a sidewalk preventing that too, so they would have had to, like, jump it somehow. It begs so many questions. Alright, well, I didn't get the achievement, because, yeah, I was like gonna say, I was just gonna hope for the best. That's a tricky one, for sure. So we've plugged the hole for now. Looks like we did kill one, but we didn't kill quite a large number. There's another one. Filth polluted. I didn't even see this person, man. They're so covered in it. And of course, again, the environment resets just because it's a little bit of a bummer. I wish, like, it would stay visually fixed on our side. Although I guess since we're able to repeat quests, I guess that's why it doesn't stay. Well, the Filth Trail leading away, and see what else we can find. Auntie Oh, is that the guy? Yeah. Yeah, I know who that is, yeah. The really weird and like, cursed cooking tutorials. Oh, of course this guy would see me. Yeah, they're just piling out of the sewers. That's what I probably should have done. I should have gone over here, gotten like 12 of them to follow me, and then headed over to the truck. Something to seal the manhole cover. So I walk up to it, I can't just press the seal button. It doesn't work that way. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, hold on, I gotta kill these bad guys. There we go. I'll be taking this one. She passed it. Oh, in 2017, really? Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of somebody who, it was definitely like a meme character that this person created. I'll send you the video at some point, Arctic. Maybe I'll post in the Discord server. It might not be very safe for some, the videos that I'm thinking of. So I don't think I've seen this particular video then. This one was like super genuine. Aw. Well, I'm even more sad. That's really unfortunate. There we go. It's tricky because like these guys keep respawning. Here, I'll let Living Flame take this guy on. Or gets out of range. Oh no, there we go, there we go. We got it. Wasn't trying to be a YouTube personality. Yeah, wasn't trying to be. Yeah, the video I'm thinking of, or the person who made the videos I'm thinking of, was very much an invented character, which was definitely intended to be memes. But no, I'm interested, Arctic. If you'd like, feel free to post it in either the Discord server, or if you want, you could post in the chat too, for that matter. The Filth Trail. All right, yeah, I'm following it here. You can see, like, as it bumps into things, like the fence is dented and the power line's knocked over. So whatever this was, it caused all kinds of havoc. The manhole that has sprung a leak with some bad guys crawling out. Here's a manhole cover right here. Time to cover my manhole. Oh, it looked just like they fell back into the manhole. The way their bodies instantly disappeared. That was cool. Now, if I recall correctly, we're gonna find a dark blue Prius that I remember joking looks suspiciously like my own. Has, like, crashed into the wall over here. So, like, maybe I should go outside and make sure my Prius is still parked in my parking spot. Yeah, here it is. This guy right here. So maybe my dark blue Prius, my Prius, was the one that started all this. Because that's like where the Filth Trail ends very suddenly. So it's Alex's Prius. That's what brought on the apocalypse. That's what birthed the filth. All of it. That's how it all happened. Search your corpses for a wrench. Did you drop a wrench? I don't think you did. Oh, right, because the fire hydrant's stuck. Okay, cool. Thank you, Arctic. Yeah. I'll watch this just on my own. Auntie Fee's sweet treats for the kids. I've never seen this. Yeah, I've never seen this. I'm just kind of skipping around just to see if I can, like, see her face. To see if I'd recognize her. Yeah, I don't think I recognize this woman. So, yeah. That is really sad to hear that she passed, though. Just a few years ago. As like it said, those like really genuine people that, yeah, they weren't trying to be a personality, like an internet personality. They were just, you know, wanting to make videos of them cooking stuff or something. Priuses are, yeah, less filthy or, yeah, or Prii. Yeah, I sometimes wonder how I'm supposed to pronounce these things too. Alright, so we need to find more filthy firemen. Also, the name Filthy Fireman sounds like a porn parody name or something. Oh, here's another one. Getting him right when he spawns. Literally spawn camping this man. Filthy Fireman sounds like a Filthy Frank sub-character. I mean, Filthy Frank being a character, but like one additional layer down. Okay, here's more over this way. Okay, guys, you can see the distance just running around in circles. Filth lads that are just the corrupted filthiness of these dudes just makes them get like crazy energy bursts. They just don't know what to do with themselves. Time to turn off the hydrant. Yeah, technically correct, but still weird. Yeah, octopuses, octopodes. Yeah, I know that's something we've talked about before. Just very particular brand of. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being, you know, part of the draw. And like I said, just being very genuine, being very unabashed, and not trying to like hide anything. Does the Filth Trail continue? Oh, it continues. Oh, okay, I thought it hit the wall and that was it. So yeah, so whatever this was, yeah, hit the wall, wrecked these two cars, including my car, my Prius, and then goes this way. Okay, I didn't realize that there was more after this. Never mind. So the joke that, yeah, my Prius is what brought on the end of humanity is mostly a lie. Or mostly, not the full story. I mean, my Prius might indeed be involved with bringing about the end of humanity, but it's not the only factor. Just a major factor. There we go. That's a move I wanted to do. Only of the Howling Doggo. Oh, I'm standing on the filth. Like a fool. Are you gonna explode? Yep. He popped like a balloon. Then it goes this way. We've actually been down this part of the pier before for a different quest. That was actually for an investigation quest a couple nights ago.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Kill some of the Oni lads, so I will do exactly that. Not the YouTuber, but the demons. It was innocent, yeah, and I have the text to prove it. I have the receipts. There we go. Drop that one. Keep following the trail, then smack a bunch of Oni around along the way. Now, I think just the Oni. I think the Rakshasa. Hound of G... the Hound of Jigokus. I think the general name is called Rakshasa, I think is the full name. I want to get just this one dude. I want to pull him to me. Because I don't want to fight the other dudes. They're annoying to fight in groups. Oh, what? I guess they're subjugated then, because they're all wanting to work together. Like a bunch of nerds. There we go. Professional film crew? Really? Dumbass mac and cheese. Just spent the entire time. That's awesome. That sounds like a very good panacea to, like, you know, like those videos sound like they'd be a good panacea for how awful things have been over the last few months, few years, really. Panacea for, normally I would say for 2020, but at this point it's like, nah, man, 2020 never really ended, dude. The awfulness that we've experienced for the last, you know, over the course of the year continues well into this year too. So we're anything but done. So look for a sign from Ricky's Holy Trinity. Now there's like a glowy thing over there. I would say that's probably the most likely case. That there's probably something over there for us to find. Oh, and it's called the King. King something, yeah. So he's talking about Elvis. King of rock and roll, baby. New Year's Plus. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels, Arctic. It's like, man, I don't feel good about any of this, dude. This sucks. And are any of us surprised? No, not really. None of us are surprised. But it still sucks. Oh, where'd he go? There he goes. Yeah, that's a good point too, Five Finger. Like, once that becomes more widely available, that'll be like when things can really, in some ways, begin a semblance of normalcy once more. It'll be a while, obviously. And, of course, the logistics of propagating the vaccine to everybody will take... some people are saying, like, we'll take into the summer. Man, I'm not expecting it to be, like, really done until maybe fall at the earliest. I don't know, man. I'm almost thinking, like, maybe early winter. Maybe it's, like, when it'll mostly be available to just about everybody. I mean, it'll never be full 100%, right? There'll be people that slip through the cracks. There'll be people who just don't want the vaccine for, you know, various reasons. Two more to knock out, by the way. Let's get these guys. But at least to the point where it's like, it's enough where things can slowly start to reopen and some, like, public-facing things can happen again. 3 good months first. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, things were a little bit spicy in January of last year because of, like, the stuff with Iran, I believe. I'll go ahead and grab that real quick. So that was a little bit spicy for a bit, and obviously the COVID stuff was, like, getting weird in February, like January, February, but, like, nothing was 100% like, oh shit, this is, like, definitely going to be a problem, like, definitely going to be a thing for everybody until probably in March was when it really started to get, when it started to set in. Something to seal the pipes. Would it be over here, maybe? Since we're looking for the King, whatever this is, King M something. King Mart, maybe? Can't really skill any of this, unfortunately. The dumbass mac and cheese. Is it dumbass because it's, like, so good it's, like, dumb as hell? Like, why does this taste so good? It's so fucking dumb. Or because I can be a dumbass and still make it. Like, a dumbass like me can still make this happen. Just stealing the rims off of this car, by the way. Or hubcaps, but yeah, rims. Repugnant corpse of an Oni, you find its mask. Bring it to Inabeta. There we go. How many hubcaps do I need? Guess I got all 4 of them. And more bonus lore. Kind of in 2015, yeah, I would say so. Five Finger 2015. It's been said that 2016 was when it started because David Bowie died in January of 2016. Also, something happened the other day that fucked my face up entirely. So so whenever I drive around in my car, I subscribe. Actually, I don't subscribe, but I have YouTube Music installed on my phone. That way I can have access to my music library. So the thing with YouTube Music, actually it started with Google Play Music, but you're allowed to upload your own library to the servers, and you just have access to it whenever you want. Or you can like listen to YouTube stuff or Google stuff and get like ads, but if you just play your own uploads, you can just do that ad free and it's great. So what I'll do is that whenever I buy more music and add it to my library, I'll add it to iTunes, but then I'll also add it to my account. Again, it used to be Google Play Music, now it's YouTube Music, but it's the same basic idea. I add it to my account on YouTube Music, and then I have access to it whenever I want. So what I do is I go and hop in my car, I hit the shuffle button, and just let it play whatever from my like 50,000 plus music tracks. Because I have a very big music library, because I have a problem. And I think it was the 10th. I think it was the... Oh, wait, no. It wasn't the 10th. It would have been the 9th. So technically this was the day before. But on January 9th... 5 Years by David Bowie is one of the songs that came up in Shuffle. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, this is... I remember this David Bowie song. Yeah, like this one, it's a relatively well-known one. And I listened to it, and it was a good song. And then I get home and I check... one of the things I see on Facebook and Twitter and just social media is how the 5 years of David Bowie's passing was on January 10th. So it's like, dude, what are the fucking odds that song would come up the day before the anniversary of his death? 5 years rather on the anniversary of his death. It's like, that's fucking wild, dude. Just an absurd coincidence. Some women be stupid fine. This mac and cheese is stupid good. Oh, so it's so good. It's like, dude, this is fucking stupid. Is it like the term dummy thick? Actually, I think it's called dummy thick because, yo, she's so thick, it makes your homies turn into straight dummies. Like, it makes people act a fool because she's so thick. Like, I think that's where dummy thick came from. But the mac and cheese can still be dummy thick too, I think. It's a good service, yeah. Oh, you have the old school? Oh, dude, that sounds great. Because they don't alpha that anymore, do they? This was, yeah, for the beta sign up, yeah. Yeah, I very much considered signing up for Google Play subscription, even though I don't I don't use the stuff that requires a subscription or that would benefit from it. I considered still just going in on it. And I'm a little bit sad because they deprecated Google Play Music and brought up YouTube Play Music instead. And I will say YouTube Play or YouTube Music does function. It does most of what Google Play did for me that I needed. There's a lot of features in YouTube Music that are missing that Google Play Music offered. But for me, selfishly, it has almost everything that I used. But the interface is way worse, in my opinion, I think. I think the interface is way worse. I think in my experience, it's much less reliable. I've had it crash multiple times. I have to manually restart it a bunch. And it's still... I feel like it runs a lot slower on my phone, at least. I think the desktop version seems to run okay, but on my phone it runs a lot slower. Actually, there is no desktop version. That's something they removed. But the web version, I guess I should say, it seems to be okay. But yeah, there's no desktop version anymore. It's really a bummer. Google Play Music seemed like it was just the better service in literally every way possible. And they got rid of it and replaced it with YouTube Music. And I'm sad about it, but not like there's anything I can do about it, so I just fucking roll with it, hoping that it will improve over time. But it's like, man, Google Play Music, dude, what the hell, man? Why'd they take such a great service and just ruin it by getting rid of it? And bringing up this, like, in my opinion, significantly less capable service instead. Whole shebang for $8 a month, that's really good. It's better for the way you use it. I think that's a good point, because the way I use it is probably not what most people use it for, because I use it with like my uploaded music. I have to go through 2 or 3 additional menus to get to my uploaded music, whereas in Google Play Music, it was just a singular library option. But with this one, you have to go to library, go to uploads, and there's no way to search by song. You can sort by song, you can sort by artist and by album, but you can't like search your library, at least not on the mobile site or mobile version. You might be able to on the desktop version. But navigating your uploads is, you really can't. You really just can't navigate it. So there is the shuffle all button, and that works great. Rest of my album is what you would prefer, yeah. Yeah, and there are times that works really well, especially like if there's a certain artist you're looking for. I would assume that YouTube Music, I almost keep wanting to call it YouTube Play. I'm assuming YouTube Music has like the radio stations thing that Google Play had, where you could like go to an artist's radio station, so to speak, and browse stuff from them and similar to them, which is cool for discovery. I would hope that that's also available in YouTube Music. But yeah, the upload feature, oh man, I don't know. I almost wish that like they would have just spun off a separate service for the upload feature, because the way it's bundled in with YouTube Music is very much not good. Yeah, I would imagine like if we're just talking about the stuff that's on YouTube, it probably actually works pretty well. So I will acknowledge that I'm probably the like a very my use case is a small percentage. In fact, maybe what I should be focusing on is I should just be grateful that they're supporting my use case at all, because you know, the ability to upload, I think they support up to either 50 or 100,000 tracks. It's like they support a lot of space for people to upload this stuff. And again, I'm not being shown ads to it. Obviously, if I'm looking at the desktop version or the mobile version, I'm seeing ads, but I'm not being interrupted with like audio ads necessarily, like radio ads, that kind of thing. So maybe I should just be grateful that the service is available at all, because they could have very well just been like, yeah, we're like not enough people uses this, and even if they did, it would cut into our bottom line, so we're just gonna get rid of it. It's not the main use case though. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, it seems to me that Google Play Music was, when they rolled out like the radio features, was that they were trying to compete with Spotify, which is cool, and I'm glad that they were trying it. But yeah, it seemed to me that like that's not what people would use Google Play Music for. It's because yeah, Spotify is really good for discovery. There's a lot that's been said about Spotify and streaming services in general, about, you know, how awfully they pay their artists, or they pay artists rather, and some other questionable ethical things that they do and don't do. But yeah, arguably the one like true saving grace that Spotify and other streaming services offer is that, yeah, really good discoverability. The idea that like somebody will discover a new artist, really like them, and then go out and buy their music, or go to a concert, or buy their merch, you know, that kind of thing, having it be like a gateway drug, if you will, versus that being like, oh, I found a new artist on Spotify, that's it, it's just an artist on Spotify, I'm not gonna like take any further steps. So, which is what, you know, of course, what happens to a lot of people. And I get it, because I mean, you know, buying music, it's expensive. Believe me, I know all too well how expensive it gets buying music. Ooh. Actually, hold up, I can give you the exact number. How many tracks do I have in my library at this exact moment? And this is just tracks that I've added to my library. There's music I've bought that I've yet to like process through, a lot that I've yet to process through, that I've yet to add in my library. So here we go. So the current number right now is 46,079 songs. 46,079. So, and that's over the course of like, when did I start collecting music? Or not really collecting, but when did I start amassing a library? It probably would have been like 2005 was when I really started getting into music. So yeah, over the past 16 years, Jesus, that's kind of wild to think, actually. Holy shit. Over the past 16 years, 46,000 songs. Holy hell. iTunes. Yeah, iTunes. Yeah, very much agreed. More on individual tracks, that kind of thing. Sells you advertisers, yeah. Google Play Music would sell you albums. Well, that's something else to consider too, because one really great thing about Google Play Music is, yeah, it was a digital storefront too, and I bought a lot of music on Google Play Music as well, and of course brought it all over before the store got deprecated, because, you know, obviously it's been deprecated. It's no longer being supported. And in fact, maybe that's something I should ask Arctic if you happen to know. Does YouTube Play have a digital storefront? Because I thought that was one of the reasons they wanted to get rid of Google Play Music was to get away from the storefront stuff. because I thought that there wasn't a way to buy music on YouTube Music. If there was, that would be great, because I love the idea of there being an alternative to Amazon, iTunes, and that's it. Or I guess buying a CD, because really those are the only two big ones. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a good point too. Yeah, the subservice would, yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that. That's a really good point. Yeah, so that's a good point too. Like, I guess when, I think I see what you're saying. You're saying that, like, when they say selling you on an album, they mean like you listen to the whole album and then you would purchase it elsewhere, or just listen to it in the subscribe service, versus literally just buying it on Google Play's music store, which works great, and I loved it. And there were actually a few instances where it's like, here's an album I want, let me price check it on Amazon Music, iTunes, and Google Play Music. And there were some times where Google Play Music would be like, on iTunes and Amazon it's $15, on Google Play it's a solid $9.99, so let me just hop on that one. So yeah, it's a shame that had to go away. But yeah, I imagine that, yeah, that grandfathered subservice is really where it's all at, because that sounds really nice. By the way, I've been neglecting the game. I've just been flapping my gab, as a Midwesterner does. Okay, see, that was something I thought, yeah. Which, like I said, wouldn't be an issue to the people who are subscribed, but for very selfishly speaking, my use case is an issue, so. But like I said, I will acknowledge that I'm probably in the minority. So John says we'll hit a barrier. Our biological programming is too strong. If we want to hit the next stage, we'll have to let all of that go. Says, I know it's tough, I just need to go a little further. To fear nothing. Right, yes, and the fear nothing... let's plug all these up, by the way. Whenever I hear the term fear nothing in specifically the Tokyo area, I think of the Fear Nothing youth camp, which we'll probably get to see pretty gosh darn soon. That's a pretty pivotal part of the story. And we get to see the depths of... Oh. Something didn't like that we plugged up the holes. Oh my. Got a big boy. I mean the water, you fool. Oh, he's still doing his thing. Yeah, it's like related a little bit in some ways to the nursery, just in that it involves Orochi trying to, like, in some ways perform experiments, in other ways just, I almost don't want to say too much about it, but yeah, just the fact that it involves questionably ethical things being done to children. It's very messed up. The stuff with the whole Fear Nothing camp. It's interesting, and it's a cool story, but it's a tragic one. Ooh, what's this now? So I totally won the fight, but in the cutscene, it's like, oh, he's got us on the ropes. And then Tentacle Man gets him. Which is surprising. I wouldn't expect the local wildlife to fight the filth. So maybe the implication is that that's, if we're saying that Gaia and or the other life forces that are around here are still able to stand up to the filth and not be corrupted by it, then maybe that's like what Ricky Pagan was hoping for. Because he said he saw something in the water that gave him hope. And maybe that's what that was. It was like the sign of the wildlife being able to fight the dudes. You would have access to the full sub. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I would still have access to the library. I would get ads if I were to watch or listen to just the stuff on, not the stuff that I've uploaded, but just the stuff that's on the YouTube Music app. But yeah, even though it would be showing ads, the fact that it would still be available is nice. Spotify's just the better free experience. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I'm guessing what YouTube is trying to do, Google is trying to do, is to compete with Spotify, because I'm sure they recognize that Spotify is the undisputed king right now of streaming services and whatnot. They want that Spotify money. Also, TriStar, good to see you, buddy. Had some. Those were happy tentacles. Those were the rare friendly tentacles. So infrequently in this game do we get to experience so rarely in this game do we get to experience friendly tentacles. Usually they are decidedly unfriendly, but this time around the game decided to be nice to us. Seen enough. Yeah, exactly. Well, except it didn't go poorly, because, you know, we're the protagonist. You'd expect something unsavory to happen to us, but no, it hit the bad guy, so I'll take it. Neverwinter's Nights 2 and Stealing Price were the only games that had something similar. Wait, like the story stuff I was talking about earlier? Because I know Neverwinter Nights 2 does some really cool, like some really twisted but some very cool storytelling stuff. Well, I never did beat that game, admittedly. Me and some friends played through a good chunk of the main game with the intention of getting to the expansions, because what is it, Mask of the Betrayer and one other one apparently had like some really cool story stuff. But I can't remember the full details. Oh, I see. Yeah, you beat the boss, but then, yeah, the cutscene shows you on the ropes, but it's like, dude, I was killing it. What the hell? So, Kirsten doesn't like hippies, by the way. Shocking nobody. Nothing Zern has shown me ever comes close to the nightmares I've had after getting a glimpse of a hippie's toenails. Oh, God. But this little initiative of having the wildlife help us, though. Stopping filth from bubbling up is probably a good idea. Stopping it from turning the local wildlife into something that resembles a Japanese horror film is probably an also good idea. And also get behind Ricky, but that probably goes without saying. Dude, Ricky's the fucking coolest. Everybody loves Ricky. Hell yeah. Oh, Ricky, you're so fine. Let me go ahead and do some of these things. Assemble. Is what we're gonna do. Actually, I see several things that need to be done. So don't use that one. Guess I could bring that. 15. Let me think about this. How do I want to do this? Because we have another head talisman lad. In fact, maybe what I should do is start with this one. That would bring it to level 2. Do I have a blue one? I don't. I have purple. Oh, whoops. Purple would take it immediately to 20. Oh, I would use that one instead, yeah. So that takes it to 11. So that's 2,000. Yeah, so it's like we waste a lot if we use it on that guy. Let's go, let's see. Where's the other one? There's the one I was just looking at. There was a green one. There's this one. Here we go. Get that to level 17. Wow, so that was a very good critical empowerment. Lots of waste talismans. Go and get those guys. Very good. Level 13. Also, just noticed we have just a second one of this guy. Oh, it's different. Okay. Mask of the Betrayal. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that like the main campaign's good, but the expansions are where it really gets cool. Which I do not doubt. Electromagnetic destabilizer. One beneficial effect is purged from them. And then they also get electrostatic discharge, which does more damage. That's cool. Like, I have a lot of cool gadgets. But nothing, not a lot though where I'm like, oh man, this is like super good. It's all just kind of like, yeah, that's alright. That one assembled. I'm just looking to combine things just because our inventory. Speaking of things getting bloated, my inventory is getting a little bit silly. Oh, right. What I need to do is maybe focus less on this guy. Yeah, that's going to be a problem then. Not a problem, but it's something that I'll need to do. I'll need to level up. Yeah, let's swap those out. I'll need to get this one to level 20, merge it with this guy. Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff we have to do with this one. Crap, it just occurred to me that, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit more involved. Which is fine. It's not, I'm not worried about it. Where's the totem we're working on? That'd be this one. Stuff takes so long, but it's worth over time. Is there anything else I can combine down right now? Again, our inventory is very much full of stuff. Let's go ahead and get, not this one, this one. Power rating, is that the one? It was this one. Yeah, that one's got the 3-pip. Glyph. Boop, boop, boop. Level 8. That clears up some space. What else can we do? Hey, Brad, what's up, dude? You've been yeah, I have been busy. Yeah, there's I was very fortunate. There's a few people that follow the stream that play this game a lot. Like, they're very well versed with this game, and they were able to rushed me through a few raids where we were able to get some pretty nifty things in our inventory. A lot of which I'm just kind of hoarding just because I'm either waiting to use them later on, or we are, or I just don't have anything to use them on right now. Like I'm like waiting for the right moment to use them. And of course we're in Tokyo right now. We're not terribly far in Tokyo. In fact, in the main story, I haven't actually, well, so it's the stuff with in beta, which I haven't actually begun yet, but we're still kind of on like the first cursory pieces. I'm just doing more of the side quests and whatnot. Part of which is because Ricky Pagan is the fucking man, but also just because there's just a lot of side quests. There's just a lot to do in Tokyo, which is very much a good problem to have. But yeah, it is a bit much. Also, I bet our people have finished with their quests. And nobody died. Hell yeah, we can set them on some new quests then. That one's still a ways away from being doable. Let's have you do this one. Oh, that's 75%. No, you won't do that one. You'll do this one. Bloop. And then whomst else? 39%. Oof. 87%. We could have that person do that one then. 63. That's not great. 87. I would say between these two. I don't really think it matters, honestly. We'll have you do this one. Deployed now. Alright, cool. Need to catch up? Yeah. Well, and of course, I've been streaming a lot lately, too, which has allowed me to power through... Well, maybe not power through, but definitely go through Transylvania and Egypt fairly quickly. I did try my darndest to go through a lot of side quests. There were some NPCs that I didn't even touch, partly just because I forgot about them. Like the lady that gives you the Ankh quests. I can't remember her name, but the Orochi person that's out on the outskirts near the Ankh. Like, I forgot she existed, and then I stumbled upon her by accident when I was trying to do another quest. I was like, oh, this lady has quests. I had no idea. So there were some NPCs I inadvertently just missed out on entirely that I might go back for, but it's not a huge priority necessarily. What is a priority is Ricky Pagan, because this man is the man. The Ankh, yeah, exactly. It's such a cool dungeon, and I remember there was a quest associated to it, but I didn't realize that the person that gave you that quest had like 4 other ones. Damn straight Ricky Pagan's the man. Hell yeah. Riding on his bike so we can deliver some supplies. Here we go, baby.
The Orochi Group and Ricky Pagan, arch enemies for life. They are the Joker to Ricky Pagan's Batman. I am the Knight. They are the windmills that turn into radioactive ogres. And Ricky Pagan is not afraid to tilt. Hoo-hoo-yah!
So good.
But times they are a-changin', Kimosabe. The big boom boom makes for strange bedfellows, and Ricky Pagan appreciates the strange. Now the filthy disease has got this city all bugaboo. The Orochi cadets, what little is left of them, are the main force fighting back the Black Tide. Ricky Pagan is a big man, big enough to bury the hatchet. Carrying grudges is like drinking poison and hoping someone else dies. It's bad for the mojo. The enemy of my enemy can be all kinds of groovy in the desperate hour. It's crisis time, and we are all the solution. And so Ricky Pagan gives you his bike. I don't think you grasp the gravity, Kimosabe.
This is Hound Dog.
This is Ricky Pagan's bike. This is his roaring chrome steed.
I never noticed that detail
A
before.
troubadour couldn't sing to you all the acts of daring do and holy debauchery that have taken place on this machine. Ricky Pagan is trusting you with his baby. Ricky Pagan needs you for a special mission. To deliver the supplies to the Orochi still holding out against the monsters. Ricky Pagan is trusting you to bring his steed back intact. Smile, friend. This here's the fun part.
It's like when he's like, so much debauchery has happened upon this bike. It's like, hell yeah, dude. Ricky Pagan's the man. Hey, Jay, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Crisis. I've never actually played Crisis. Also, is that a moist critical emote? It is. Hell yeah. The Sog Pog. Is this Jay? It is Jay. Hey, what's up, Polin? And we'll group up. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're doing. In fact, here, let me share with you the quest that we have just begun with our lad, our buddy. In fact, there's also this one. Well, let's see. The Mask of the Oni. Since I've begun the quest, I don't know if that one would work. I'll go ahead and attempt to share them all. I've never played Crisis. I've I've like seen videos of it, and I know it's like a benchmark for a lot of people, but I've never actually played the game. I think I have Crysis 2 on Steam. I think I got in a bundle a while back. Yeah, because there's a remastered version on Steam as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Pick up some supplies. Supplies, motherfucker. Oh, we get the boombox again. Hell yeah, man. We get his motherfucking gun. Hell yeah. Get the pistol. Get the map, or look at the map at least. So we got our marching orders. The boombox stuff is perhaps my favorite stuff that happens with the Ricky Bacon quests. Alright, Polin, we got this thing. Let's fucking roll, baby! This thing is fast. Like, way faster than my bike is. I'm running on, like, a measly run for like a chump. Oh, do we get to, like, shoot? Oh, hell yeah, we get to shoot. Oh, we got these fucking dudes. It has to cool down after a bit. There we go. So we kill a bunch of these bad boys. These bad dudes. For a side quest. Alright, we have to take a little diversion. I get to fight the enemies with the power of music. Actually, I don't know what the power of music does, actually. Yeah, the filth-covered highway. Up we go. So 7 out of 12. And I think the progress is going towards both of us. Towards Jay and myself. There we go, yeah. Dude, Ricky's got a badass gun, dude. Just explodes these guys instantly. See, the big guy's following us, but that's not too much of an issue. First soldier's location. Let's park right here. There we go. Find the soldier lad. Be somewhere around here, probably. Oh, is he up that way? I see there's this guy. We'll get some friends. There we go. Lots and lots of friends. Yeah, I think it is over this way. Oh, they could just run into the wall. That was awesome. Oh, this guy's like actually a normal person. I was like trying to fight him. I was like, oh wait, a normal human being.
Thank you.
A normal human person in Tokyo. Imagine. So the biker that crashed. Right, so this was something that was predestined. I wasn't sure if that was like a regular thing or if that was like a special event, but yeah, that dude just fucking exploded into the wall. Get a hold of the original so you can get the level editor. That does sound cool, actually. I haven't heard much about the editor, though. That's interesting. I ran in real time. Really? That does sound really cool. Yeah, I've heard the game's great, but I've heard nothing about the editor. That sounds interesting. Spawn tornadoes on the island. Oh, man, that sounds like really fun to play with. Oh, gosh. Everything's so bright all of a sudden. So now we're adding to the chromes. Did we like actually huff some of the chrome ourselves? Why is everything so saturated and bright all of a sudden? I mean, it is 9:15 a.m. endgame. Chrome Steed. Hell yeah. Alright, to the next place. Watch it for the other evil biker lads. Oh, here they are. I'll look and see if they're on our tail, but so far nothing. That's so satisfying, holy shit. This will be the last one. Bam, there we go. So that's the side quest done. Time for more debauchery, you're goddamn right. The worm is clean. Time to sin. They all got fancy guns too, but our guns are way fancier and explodier. Now, let me play some music. I don't actually know if playing music does anything, but it makes me feel good because it looks cool. We have so many bad guys following us. Get around the plaza. That shouldn't be a problem. Look at all these friends we're making. Everyone wants to be friends with us. Oh. Whoop, yep, even if you jump it, it still bops you. So I think the idea is we'll have to, like, change the tires. To say we amassed so many friends who wanted to hang out with us. Oh, right, we have to stay in the quest area. This friend right here. Again, a regular human person who looks a little bit like Agent 47 from Hitman. Help them survive. Oh, okay, yeah, we just got the bad guys. Oh, we got ghost friends, too. Dude, Jay is such a badass in this game. I'll be like, oh, where's the bad guys? I see them. And then Jay is like, nope, they're dead. We just got an achievement for killing a bunch of ghost friends. He's shooting something. Here come more friends. Jay, excellent choice, by the way, on the eruption move. It's one of my favorites. In fact, it's probably my singular favorite. It's hella good.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Hitman, for Agent 47. It really is uncanny. He really looks it. But he doesn't have the barcode on his neck. On the back of his neck, that is. Support a no-frame skip mode. Really? That's impressive. Yeah, it sounds like they put a lot of effort into that. That's really impressive. Find some tires. Here, let me use my backup motorcycle. My offhand motorcycle. Get some lore, too. That's very good. And some free tires. Yep. And then get this guy. And don't attract the illimitable Kianshi to start to fight us. Hell yeah. But no, I'm really impressed by how this sounds, Arctic. Yeah, I had no idea this editor was so featureful. Tower of 3,000 explosive barrels. Wow, that sounds awesome. Yeah, like a giant Jenga tower. With a toothbrush on his bike. Oh, I love it. No line of sight to your target. That's never stopped me. And it's not about to. There we go. Take a detour. This quest is so fucking cool. I was gonna say, I think I missed him. Missed him with that bullshit. So it seems like it doesn't instant kill regular monsters. Whoa! So we crashed the bike. Both of us crashed. Also, Passive Biggie, what's up, buddy? One of the best DPS elites. I love it. I love it so much. I mean, the damage it does is great, but also, like, the fact that it interrupts a lot of abilities is really helpful, too. So, just a lot to appreciate about it. It's good to see you, though, Passive Pagan. He's, hope you're doing well, dude. I got to catch part of your stream the other day, which is really nice. I know sometimes I stream in weird hours, so I don't always get to catch other people's streams beforehand. Time to scavenge some supplies, then. GeForce 8800 Ultra. Really? Here, I'm gonna click this. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but I'm just gonna load it up so I can watch it later. 2007. Wow. That's impressive, dude. SFP? What's SFP stand for? Also, there's some lore inside of here, but I think that's in the graveyard, and we'll do that much later. It was my pleasure, Passive Fagan. No, it was, like I said, it was good to get to catch you, man. It's good to get to catch you and hang out for a bit, just because, like I said, I so oftentimes stream so late, I sometimes miss out on getting to hang out with other peeps, so it was a nice joy to be able to chill for a bit. Make an achievement to get the bike, so let's see. So I think I replaced what I needed. Use the boost at the end of the ramp and then press space at the same time. Is the boost... Oh, number 2, I see. So there's a certain ramp then. Okay, I gotcha. Use the boost to get through. Escape more filthy bikers. Right, so I don't think I got the achievement, but it did look really cool. There we go, this way? Okay, cool. Grab this lore real quick. There we go. There we go. Kill that dude. It's a literal minefield for some reason. Oh, I still hit one. Then jump over this lad. Here's the supplies, my dude. Schedule took hits you can fix. Yeah, no, I feel that too. I feel like I've been doing a not so good job of like keeping a very regular sleep schedule and whatnot. I've been kind of all over the place, honestly. Oh, SPF, seconds per frame. No, man, that's the what's it called? The you know, how good sunscreen is at blocking the sun. Seconds per frame. So yeah, it's a little bit rough then. At the end of the ramp, so you can make it to the other side, to make it on that little platform, right? Yeah, sun protection factor, yeah, or seconds per frame. Just go back one tier. Right, yeah, because you can just redo it over and over again until you make the jump. That makes sense. Yeah, I might do that at some point in the future. We don't really have to worry about that too much just because we've got the spider bike, but that is a pretty cool bike, honestly, so that is pretty dope. Also, yeah, it's weird how, like, bright and sunny everything is. I was thinking it was part of the quest, but I'm not so sure. Like, everything's so, like, saturated. It almost hurts the eyeballs a little bit, but it's nice. Let's turn in a few of the quests we just got. Ricky Pagan is cute in a hopelessly delusional sort of way. Helping keep what's left of the entrenched Orochi forces supplied and fighting the monsters in Kaidan helps to stabilize things a smidge for us, but don't go getting lost in his delusions. I like his delusions though, man. That's like one of his best pieces. One of his best qualities, in my opinion. Oh, we have a 3-pip evade rating glyph. Okay, so I won't use this myself. We could put it on the auction house. That could actually be worth a little bit. Stuff. That'll be a upgrade, I think. A glyph. That is a standard 3-pip. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, clearly that is not the right way to search these things. So just evade. This is elusive, right? Elusive glyph. Simple. Intricate. Intricate elusive. That's what I've got, right? Intricate elusive. So about 3. I'll sell for about 3,000 then. Intricate's the good one, right? Yeah. Line's just kind of buggy. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe just one of the shaders bugged out. It wouldn't surprise me. It happens from time to time. What's something else? Oh, right. So let me do a few upgrades real quick. Let me go ahead and charge this lad up.
Critical empowerment results.
Ooh, I like those. Could use more of them. Critical empowerment results. Almost getting to that level 22, baby. So exciting. Let's see. Wasn't there a talisman thingy? There was. 18. We're getting close on that one. Get that one leveled up next. 1, 2. Level 6. I have some dicey friends. In fact, this one will probably bring that to 20.
Empowerment results.
Do I already have a dice I can merge this into? I do not. So that'll have to be... that means we'll just keep this other one. Anything else? God, my inventory is getting so bloated already. In no time at all. Although there's a lot of things we'll be condensing down pretty soon. Which will be nice. In fact, looking at this now, is there anything I can condense this into? Yeah, the answer is not yet. I actually have one extra neck talisman because we found this relatively recently. So now I gotta level this up so I can merge that together. And then we're already working on this guy, so it's like, we're getting there. Yeah, nothing else, I think. Oh, there we go, there's the oh, right, that's the one we're hanging on to. Never mind. I'm losing track of things I said I was going to do. There's still this signet right here. Yeah, for fist weapons. I think I said I was going to sell this one, maybe. Yeah, alright, check the auction house, that is. Upgrade. Oh, not upgrade. Weapons. Upgrades. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I keep misclicking. Signets. Just standard quality. Because I wouldn't use fist weapons. Signet of Zeal. Be down here. Oh, they're not worth very much. Maybe I'll just sell it then. Because it's only worth a couple hundred. It seems like a lot of the early entry ones are pretty cheap. Pretty cheapsies. Or I could just use it to power up another one. Yeah, we have so much stuff. I mean, granted, it feels like we have a lot of stuff. It's probably not a lot compared to the pros. Alright, so we have a master bring to Inabeta. And that might be a good instance to go, or a good excuse at least, to go ahead and knock out some of his quests and also the next part of the story. Because the story quests involve hitting up Inabeta and seeing what kinds of cool stuff he has for us. Because in the main story, we're saying that we're having to like work with him as an Oni fixer to understand more about the hit list that was provided. Yeah, we found this hit list. Yeah, I think that's like what's going on here. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to head towards the bathhouse. Actually, maybe I should just warp there. To the bathhouse then. There's, I think, maybe one side quest at the bathhouse that I haven't taken. Yeah, let's go and warp there now. I think there's one side quest at the bathhouse that I've yet to take. But otherwise, that should do it. Yeah, there's Jay. Oh, that's so cool. Got the ice skates. Hell yeah. Jay's able to outpace me on ice skates versus me on a motorcycle. So there's a... Well, there's a number of things to appreciate about this place. The number of mannequins. Especially this one right here. The mannequin right here with, like, the arms going up the legs and how creepy it is. And then you see... It's like, wait a second, that hairpiece looks a little familiar. Where do I know that hairpiece? And then there's another room. Oh, here it is. Where it becomes clear that he has a certain fascination with our boss. Which is just delightful. Just so many things, creepy things to appreciate about this lad. Wonder if that'll fix the shader issue, this cutscene. There's Inabeta.
日本語を話しますか?
Kanske norsk?
What language do you speak?
English, then.
Yes.
Here I am, fluent in thousands of languages, and yet forced to speak the tongue of Anglo-barbarians with every tourist who passes through. Which accent do you prefer? I can do anything from... My wearer and master is Inbeda of the House of Exile, and he wishes you welcome to the bathhouse.
Shoutouts to the blow-up doll floating in the pool there.
Also suggests that should you feel the need to remove your clothing and frolic naked in the warm waters, that is also okay. Anyway, I am the mask of Kanami, capable of translating.
Not Konami.
Master smells the bee magic on you.
Konami.
It seems the cavalry has finally arrived. Tokyo is a trap for fools. The Jingu clan, the Yakuza, they are insects struggling against the flypaper that holds them. Do not become like them. Complete your business and leave. But of course, Master understands that you wouldn't be here unless you need something from the house in exile. Mutual profit is in everyone's best interest. The house in exile is currently competing with the 9 houses to fulfill an extremely profitable contract. You already know this from your dealings with the Jingu. It is not going well. There is too much competition. Not just the 9 houses, but somebody else. The squad we sent out following our last lead has not returned, and until we know how many people are playing, how do we hope to win the game? He wants you to find out what happened to his missing squad. If they're dead, find out who killed them. In return, he will share with you the details of his contract. Master also wants to reiterate his offer of a warm bath. He's even offering to scrub your back for you.
It's nice that it's nice to feel appreciated, right? It's nice to feel wanted. Also, there was a detail there I wasn't 100% sure about. Let me double check. Was there a mannequin that had like speakers on her boobulars? I don't see the mannequin here. It was like there was like a mannequin over here. It looked like there were speakers where the mammary glands would be, but I don't see the mannequin here. There was other mannequins, and then there's the blow up doll. Yeah, these demons, they're just chilling. These demons are like they're on break. They're just chilling, man. Reloading the instance would help. Would it just be a matter of backslash reset, or just closing the game and relaunching to fix the shader issue? Because yeah, it is kind of weird. There's a parking garage mission. I was actually thinking I was just gonna do some of his side quests, assuming that he has some. I see he's got at least one. Just the next mission would do it. Okay, cool. Let's see. So that's the conclusion of like this first, or maybe the second. I guess maybe the second piece of the story quest in Tokyo. So the Jingu and the Templars are made for each other, says Kirsten. Heard that Gauzen and Sonic once had a thing going. Oh my. Oh Dick, I didn't know you had it in you, she says. Now there's some compromising photos. Those are some compromising photos I'd like to have. Get to the house in exile and use our contacts there to get the advantage of on the reds and the greens, she says. We've been working for working the fine print on Faustian contracts longer than any of them. You ever see a demon sweat when looking at an Illuminati clause? Delicious, she says. Which is maybe what's his face's fetish over there. He seems to really like her. In a weird like quasi obsession kind of sense. So get this leveled up to nope. We found another 3-pip neck talisman. What are the odds? Man, now same kind of question, like is this worth hanging on to, or rather is this worth selling? It might not be, but I'm curious. I wonder if the likelihood of you getting 3 pips increases as you get higher level. Because this seems like a very strange likelihood. So standard quality. It doesn't work when I do it that way. It's kind of strange. So just basic neck talisman. Radiant. Ooh, they're not very valuable. Nah, I'll just wood chipper it, then it's fine. Just wondering if that would make it fancier. Yeah, we already have that one maxed out. Yeah, exactly, since it's a plane, so it's not like that good necessarily. I think it's good though. What's up, Amnesia? Yeah, he's a very horny demon. And again, you just see a blow-up doll just floating openly. At least it's a somewhat clothed blow-up doll floating in the pool here. But yeah, so let's see. So yeah, so to fix this weird lighting issue, it sounds like starting some kind of new instance would do it. I was thinking, yeah, it would just be a matter of doing the Brotherly Loathe quest. But, or I could just do the next story quest, but, yeah, it's a modest blow-up doll. Yeah, there's another room we've seen in the Love Hotel, the Bunny Love Hotel, that has, like, there's like a room that has like 3 blow-up dolls, and they're, again, very classy. And of course, then there's the Fierce Competition investigation quest, which I think I did at one point, but I can't remember what actually happens. That one doesn't do it? Okay, cool. So yeah, I think I'll do this one. Here's what I'll do. So as a way to hopefully fix this issue, I'm just going to close the game down and restart the game, that is. Keep the stream up, obviously. But since it sounds like there's no immediate ways to do any nifty instances. So give me 1 sec, Jay, and of course everyone else, give me 1 sec, and I will close on down, and then spin it back up. Try to T-spin into Agartha. Oh, okay, we could try that too then, yeah. I'm guessing by T-spin you mean do this. There we go. Do the warp and then spin around a whole bunch because you might as well. Oh, teleport. Teleport in. Oh, that's what it is. I thought it said T-spin. Because it's more fun to T-pose and spin around than it is to just teleport normally. Yeah, that would make sense. That would reset the instance, hopefully. Yeah, that looks fixed already. Meet up. Cool. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for the suggestion. That's much more convenient. Jeez, man. I'm more entertained by that than I ought to be. Okay, cool. Yeah, much better. Holy shit, yeah, it was like jarring how bright. It almost like hurt the eyeballs a little bit, just how bright and saturated everything was. Because yeah, I know sometimes the engine bugs out a little bit. There we go. So what I want to grab is a few things. I'm going to get this job posting for this ghost lad. Then if possible, unless Jay already has it or has done it recently. Oh, the ghost lord, not the ghost. Well, I called him a ghost lad. And then we'll start this quest. The 9 are invading Tokyo, the 9 houses rather. But he likes to enjoy the comforts of Earth. He would rather see their hated brothers, there it is. He wants to see them sent screaming back to hell. Oh god. Different mannequin configurations. Oh, there's the Kirsten one.
Is angry, worked up. The 9 houses bring with them old memories. 300 years of exile has given Invader a lot of time to think about vengeance.
The headphones around his neck.
They sold him into slavery. Do they think he has forgotten them, their betrayal?
So anime.
Ah, yes, but they forgot the first lesson. Results count. We undercut them. While the 9 houses were sitting in hell, we were pulling down all the contracts. Mitsubishi, Sony, Toshiba, and then even bigger clients. Templars and Illuminati.
Oh god.
Kirsten Geary is a goddess. Her retainer is always paid on time.
So
and
weird,
now
man.
The houses return to Tokyo, seeking to steal his contract and renegotiate with the customers that he rightfully stole. This will not be so. You are his message. Cleave a path through the 9 houses. Find those who betrayed him. He will meet you where the blood is thickest.
Very good. Yeah, I don't know why I struggled so much with that. Sometimes that just happens. I just forget how to read for a second there. Also, Lady Kisa, that's our friend Shelly. Good to see you, friend. Yes, this is a strange lad. This is a notably debaucherous and sex-obsessed demon who runs a bathhouse and is the leader of a demon tribe that we have to work with. Who is trying? For his bottom line, he's trying to like establish dominance for the demon tribe in Tokyo so that his like business dealings prosper more, and he has information that we benefit from when it comes to climbing the ranks of, not climbing the ranks, but climbing to the top of Orochi and seeing like how deep this whole rabbit hole goes to the filth and Orochi's involvement. And being that he is a person of influence, we have to do quests for him. And one of his quests, and also because he runs a bathhouse, there's mannequins everywhere, there's blow-up dolls. It's pretty much a constant party all the time, so. And also in the cutscene, he has a very odd obsession with our boss, the leader of the, our boss in the Illuminati at least. So, yeah, he's a unique fella. He's got some invasion notes, which is nice that he just leaves those sitting around. So, he says, Bile and screams, my sycophant kin invade Tokyo. That is my game. This is my turf, he says. My disgusting brothers are opening countless portals from hell. How? That is normally a rare magic. Something stinks, he says. Sulfur and spite. They must be using some artifact or device. Has he finally succeeded? Curse him, and curse our 8 mothers for fermenting him in their wretched wombs. Now, if he's talking about a device, we actually used a similar device in a different quest earlier to create portals. I wonder if that's what we're going to be seeing more of. I loathe my brothers, he says. Let me count the ways. So the houses of blood, he says. Scouting, or what's it say? Scuffling in their red sashes. I call and curse their names. House in Chains, Unwritten Talisman. Yeah, there's a lot of names here. There's 2 middle ones, Red Road, The Void, Yellow Sashes, Howling Dog, Caged Birds, and Sworn Revenge. If the 9 houses manage to send their summoners, they can call forth living, shambling weapons made from earth, each of their elements. Blood, earth, and fire. That would be the end of the house in exile. Better to lounge on earth than serve in hell. If I want to keep the status comfortably quo, I'll need allies, he says. So, oh right, so we're going to be defending from the outskirts, I believe. Oh, let me share this quest with Jay to make sure that Jay has it as well. Oh, wait. I can't time. Oh, here we go. I clicked this one. There we go. Bloop. All right. Jay, you have a cool like biker chic going on right now. It's very badass. It's very appropriate with the biking stuff we were doing earlier with Ricky Pagan. So we're defending the dudes. Oh, we gotta close a portal first. So there's no obvious way to do that right now, at least. It's got a cool portally thing. Or a shieldy thing. Yeah, he's got a shield. These are all friendly. Looking to see if there's a device any of them has. Anything that might have dropped. You see, there's other guys that don't have shields. Oh, there we go. Now the shield's gone. There we go. So I guess we just have to wait for the opportunity to pop in. Yeah, these guys are okay. It's hard to know what's good and evil necessarily, because some demons are good demons. There we go. Jay's got it. Oh, he's getting yeeted. Very good. Yeah, there's just a timer, right? Yeah, just get the wave preceding it first. There's another portal. Got 2 of them this time. Not on that side. Grab that. Rakshasa are done. Yes, there's a timer. Damage boost aura. I guess we can just wait for them to approach. No portals on the other side yet. Is there something I have to do to provoke the bad guys to the next wave of the bad guys to pop out? Can I look at them and see? Oh, here we go. 39. Yeah, I see. So yeah, you really just watching the timer then. Bam, there we go. So this guy's got 25 seconds left until the waves of the denizens emerge, right? This guy, 18, yeah, so it seems like it's about the same time period. I could throw a snowball at them. I'm quick enough. Snowball, no. Crap. Throw a snowball. Oh god. I probably shouldn't have done that now. Bop. Okay. And then he teleported to try to fight us. The snowball was just insult to injury. There we go. He's out of there. I'll get this one. So we don't need a special device to close the portals. Presume that they have some kind of device to open them, though. Those guys are fighting the dudes. I don't see any portals. I think those are just guaranteed to always happen. There we go. Jay's just busting a move. We all know that demons... The demon's greatest weakness is the power of dance. I'll fight these guys real quick. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Look at that. Alright, yeah, he's got the shieldy thing, so we just gotta wait. Bide our time. He has 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oof, that's gonna take a minute. I guess we just wait then. Here, I'll throw another snowball. That'll piss him off. It's unfortunate they all spawned so quickly, because yeah, or closely rather, because he immediately gained aggro to all of us. Hey, there's some friends. There we go. Yeet. There we go. Much better. Much better having other things to fight for a bit. This guy's still shielded. There's 2 others that are also shielded, but they're keeping far away from us. He is 27 seconds. He's getting there. Just enough time to pull up the emotes menu. Alright, Snuffer the Flame. Get ready to get got. Bop. Had a nice curve to it, too. That was cool. Alright, so shield's about to end. And he is vulnerable. Hell yeah. In fact, all 3 of them should be open now. Right, Chassor are done. There's one more. Oh, wait, no, there's one more. Bonk. There's one over there. That one's been oh, wait, that one has not been taken care of here. I'll go take care of this one. The Burning Rage of Kimon. There we go. So we're closing the Oni fire portals. Portaling in directly from hell. The Blood Oni camps. Which means now we're heading to the backyard of the bathhouse. It's weird how there's this hellish area literally in the bathhouse's backyard. And I guess it's not considered weird. But it's all just so close to the bathhouse proper. But they got the giant walls to be able to defend it, I guess. So I guess that works. So now we're just trying to disrupt them. We're just trying to fuck up the power balance, I guess. Which means looking for the figureheads of the other camps around here. Actually, no, the Blood Oni, yeah, that's a certain type. A certain grade of the Oni camps. Oof. Once again, these oversaturated parts of the game. This one isn't the result of a bug shit or anything. This area just always looks very red, and it scalds the eyeballs slightly sometimes. The Weapon of Blood. Oh boy. I see a Weapon of Blood. I see a big old blood golem. It's kind of fun chaining the eruptions together like that. So the summoners are out. Portal is closed. Next is the Earth Oni camp, right? So there's 3 camps of houses to take out. Also, we got the what's it called? The banners on our backs. There's a word for it. I can't remember. It's it has the word sash in it, like sashima. Not sushi. It was, because I remember thinking it was sushimi, and I was like, wait, that's kind of sushi. Sashimono, thank you, Jay. Yeah, that makes sense. And I just knew that sash was in the word somewhere. That's as far as I got. The void. Oh, okay, so it's any of their camp members. I thought we were looking for leaders specifically, but yeah, just any of the Earth members. Earth tribes. Okay, those were members, but they did have to get murdered. And they're there until we leave. Yeah, I remember at one point, I think it was when you, Jay, and I think one other person popped into the chat. And they were like, "Oh gosh, these Sashimonos won't leave," and they're hecking with my whole vibe, with my whole aesthetic. So they were frustrated that the Sashimonos weren't disappearing, weren't despawning. 5 and 6. Is this gonna be number 7? He is. The target of the demonic energy. Over this way. Oh, I see some demonic energy. 3 days wearing the gas mask from Tyler Freeborn. Yeah, I actually still have it in my inventory. If not just because it's like in my quest inventory, that is, that way I can like pop it on if it ever helps. I don't know if it really does help at all. Because the headlamp is like hella useful in multiple parts of the game, and of course you get multiple headlamps anyway. That's like a recurring thing, but yeah, the gas mask is pretty nifty. Same with the hazmat suit, but I learned you can just access the hazmat suit from the, what's it called, oh, I have to take out the fire portal. I learned that you can access the hazmat suit from the dressing room, just the cosmetics menu, and it functions in certain quests as a hazmat suit. Because there's that one investigation quest where you have to, like, pop into the Savage Coast's Orochi camp, and you have to, like, fuck up. You have to compromise their filtration system to like, cause everyone to leave. And if you walk in while the filtration system is messed up, you like take crazy poison damage, or physics damage, that too. You take crazy poison damage, and if you wear the hazmat suit, just the cosmetic version, not even the quest version from a previous quest, then you get poison protection. So I know sometimes the cosmetic stuff will get the job done. Right, yeah, I learned you have to cancel the buff though. That was the part that messed me up, because I remember at one point struggling with, like, how do I get, like, the quest version to go away from the hazmat suit? And yeah, like, I think you have to right-click the buff on the left-hand side for it to work. It's very weird. And they're both dead. Dude, Jay is a fucking boss at this game, my goodness. I'm gonna backflip away from that. Nope. I was like, let me backflip away from this so I can help Jay out and fight these guys. So it's like, nope, they're dead anyway. Never mind. Some more target energy. Oh, back this way. Comes another flesh golem, probably. Or something golem. Something big. It's a molten lad. And he's dead. As he, like, rises, he's like, I live! And then he's dead. He was so excited to party with us, and then we just popped him out of the... before he could even establish himself. Source the portals. Oh, do we get to cartwheel into the room again? Like Jay showed me. It's like, you can just cartwheel past the barrier. Oops. Or we can just walk through it now, yeah. So it's the dude up top. Yeah, this is where we, like, learned about the lore of the guy up top. Yeah, then, yeah, now we can just walk on and it's so much nicer. So yes, Eon shall we return the katana. Yeah, this is how we're meant to do this. You mean the game doesn't want us to cheese it in a silly way? I'm shocked. Disable, quote-unquote, the rift generator. And by disable, they mean blow it up. Oh, hey, Innovator's here. Nice. He was here to deliver the killing blow on it. He was like, I did this, smiley face. He's like, now I'm going back to my bathhouse. See you later. He wanted to do the killing blow. We have stocks in hell and compromising photos of angels spilled during orientation. Oh yeah, I remember that well. But now we see it's not just for BA effect. It is important. Inabeta is a vicious demon and a disgusting pig, but he's our pig. He and the other exiled Oni have taken a shine to Earth with our luxury electronics, hot pockets, and endless porn. It really is a pretty nice existence, honestly, all things considered. They'll fight to defend that. You can always trust selfish motives. They endure, and yeah, I've seen the mannequins in the bathhouse. Maybe when Inbeta has used up his usefulness, we'll slice him down for bacon, but until then, I'll just pat him on the head and say, that'll do, demon, that'll do. Yeah, so she knows of his proclivities. Fierce competition. Yes, I remember that cutscene. At least, well, if it's a cutscene, I think it is. Yeah, I'm definitely down for that one. I don't remember the quest quite as well, but I remember, like, the intro to it and Inabeta just being his usual charming self, as we'll call it. He is a noteworthy lad.
Critical empowerment results.
I like those critical empowerment results. Always use more of those. I feel critically empowered. Just talking about it. Alright, got all that powered up then. I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab this. Oh, I have to actually grab the sword first. Oh, that's Jimmy. What's up, dude? Thank you very much, Jimmy, for a very nice raid. How you doing, my friend? The only investigation you can just run just for the cutscene. It is a very, very good cutscene. So I cannot say I blame you one bit. I'm gonna warp over to the Jingu house real quick, the noodle house, to deliver this katana so I can get the stuff. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy, for that very nice raid. Do a shout out for our boy here, our lad. Jimmy the Rabbit, the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing, dude? Thank you very much to Jimmy, who is a friend of the channel, who's helped me out countless times, has hooked me up with all kinds of cool cosmetic items in this game. Jimmy's an incredible human being, and or demigod rabbit, demon lord, awesome dude. He's, regardless, yeah, regardless of what exactly Jimmy is, I'm not 100% sure. He's a good dude. Thank you so much, Jimmy. How was your stream? I can see you were doing some Secret World Legends. Little unknown indie game called Secret World Legends.
Corruption lingers on you.
There we go, get that turned in just for the funsies. For the funsies of it, and collect that real quick. So I can get more stuff to power up my juices. Bloop. Get that to level 10. We're getting really close with this one. Critical empowerment results? Ooh, almost. Really close. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and max that out. So then we'll be able to merge it with this guy. Yeah, so it's like an ongoing process, but the idea is to eventually get this one to purple so you can start to level that one up. The elementalism one hand off 100% is finished. Solomon Island, man, oh man, that's impressive. Have there been any like major, I don't want to say roadblocks, but any like major challenges that you had not anticipated? Because I remember you were saying the boss in Egypt is, the final boss in Egypt is going to be a really spicy meatball, but if you're thinking the rest of it won't be too bad, I'm hoping it's not like ridiculous. The sewer dwellers. I mean, sometimes sometimes it do be that way, honestly. Thank you again to Jimmy and all those who joined in from Jimmy's raid. He's a very nice guy, and I appreciate everyone for being here. We're playing Secret World Legends ourselves, obviously, doing mostly story stuff and like main story stuff. But Jay, who is a very high level player, has been very gracious in helping me do a bunch of questings as well. And it's very, I'm very grateful because again I'm just a low level scrub and Jay is a high level badass at this game. So the fact that Jay is donating their time to help my scrubby ass out is very much appreciated. The Hellraise dungeon for 2 hours. Oh man, were you able to knock it out though? Solo Hellraise. I mean, that's not an easy one. Also, yes, fierce competition. Who's muscling in on his assassination contracts? He might even loan out the mask to us. Who's muscling in on the assassination attempts? Yeah, the frowning mask. That's right. That's awesome, Jimmy. Holy shit. For 2 hours, good lord. I can't even imagine, dude. I mean, as someone who only has an elementalism offhand that I've definitely been using to like supplement my main stuff, I can't imagine, dude. That sounds wild. Cutscene time, by the way.
We're discussing if we can claim the bounty for this one. We aren't the ones who killed him. That's a big part of the problem. There is somebody else working the contract. A third party. An unknown variable. Invader doesn't mind sharing profit or even forming an alliance when it suits him. But this person is always 2 steps ahead. These are killing wounds, delivered precisely and with no wasted motion. There isn't another mark on him, which means that we are dealing with a professional of the highest caliber. Looks like this fellow didn't make the cut. Yeah!
Bow, 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 bow. Yes, I'm super down for this.
My master suggests that you are culturally ignorant.
Not down for the memes, man.
He's not interested in playing a game of who's the better killer. He wants you to go to the site of this killing and figure out who is killing these people and why. And he wants you to take me... Wait, what?
Still got the sunglasses on, by the way.
Invader wants you to take me along. He thinks my talents might come in handy. This is my sister mask. I can transfer my consciousness to it. The frowning mask.
Oh, it's sad.
It always makes me so depressed.
Oh, sad.
Apparently, I'm the best thing he ever bought off eBay.
I love it so much, dude. What a good cutscene, holy shit. And again, you consider the fact that the game, when this game originally came out, it came out in 2012, and then the relaunch, sorry, I forgot what words are for a second. The relaunch happened in 2017, but they pretty much carried just about all the content over. So that was some 2012 content we just experienced, and that meme was a hot one in 2012, and I still love it. It's still so good, man. All right, let's take the frowning mask. Oh, I'm so sad.
Don't be fooled by the shroud of incompetence my master drapes around himself. You are expendable, and if you find the killer, he doesn't expect you to survive. There is no risk to me, however, and Invader will expect me to return and give a full report.
Okay. That sounds reassuring then. So there's a death report. Oh, here it is. Azuma Kobayashi. So that was the gentleman we... Actually, no. That was not the guy we just found. This is a different person, I think. So yeah, there were 3 fights with time limits. Oh, Jesus. Just a matter of regenerating enough energy. Right. Yeah, since it regenerates at half speed. Yeah, because there's no... When you don't have a main weapon. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, Jimmy, your talents of this game... I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your talents of this game are as impressive as they are intimidating. Good fucking lord, that's impressive. Buying legit magic artifacts off of eBay sounds like a good alternate reality story item for sure. Like a plot device, rather. Like an urban fantasy. Yeah, like urban magic fantasy. I'm 100% okay with that for sure. So let's see. So we accepted a contract on this particular subject. By the old laws, it should have been our teeth and claws to give Kobayashi's heart a final caress, but we found the subject dead before the contract could be satisfied. And Beta will not be pleased, as he is fond of saying, "What good is a corpse if it received release premature?" Hey, man. Premature release happens to the best of us, okay? So then Kobayashi was found dead, his blood already cold across the street from the bathhouse. His corpse was severely lacerated. What flimsy meat sacks these myrtles be, we saw no sign of the killer, neither hair, nor print, nor whisper. Unless my nose is mistaken, this was not the work of our hellbound brethren. I could scent no demon stink, I could taste no infernal magic when licking the wounds. The cuts were made by a katana of fine craft. The first blow did not kill, but the following strikes did. Let's go to the location. And we don't have the location given, but we can gather some clues based on the picture. So let me have this up. They said it was across the bathhouse. That's pretty easy to find, I think. And Jay is already on the case. Oops. In fact, yeah, I already recognize some of the landscape here in the photo. So it's over this way. Also some lore. That guy's dead. So here's a big old bloody pulp right here.
Texture and scent of blood. This is where they found the body. But was this where he was killed?
Well, let's look around. Yeah, they said that's where the body was found. But there are signs that something happened right here. Let's search the crime scene. There's a giant
I
hand.
haven't got much time. Someone is following me. I've written my last report, but I can't trust this drop. I've left my report somewhere else, somewhere only we could find it. Do you remember when we got drunk and Hiroto stopped to take a piss? I've left it there. I'm getting out now. The Prometheus... Oh!
So that's the voice.
I am conversant in more than just languages. No is the study of emotion, conveyed through focus and nuance. Strong emotion leaves traces, psychic signals in the very air. The time has come. Put me on. I will show you what I mean.
Okay, so that was the voice of the victim, and it sounded like he was, unsurprisingly, an Orochi person, that he was about to say something about the Prometheus initiative, which we are very interested in hearing more about. Also, oh, Gausa, good to see you, buddy. Doing some quests with our friend Jay, and we're putting on the sad mask.
Condition and the story that they tell. But alas, they do not linger, and neither should we.
Alright, so I gotta go fast.
No trail for the killer. An empty soul then, bereft of the finest parts of humanity.
As far as investigation quests go, this one's actually been pretty nice about, like, not being super mysterious as far as, like, where to go. Like, that first clue was a little bit of a stretch, but, like, this one, oh, here we go. Here's the hidden report. Okay, so now the mask is back to normal mode.
Has a reason. If we can find out what connects them, we might discover who is leading our fierce competition. Since I don't have legs, I'll trust you to find our way.
Okay. So continued surveillance of the Zero's Wild Pachinko Parlor. Okay, so that might be our next destination. The criminal organization designated the Corinto Kai, which is the Corinto Kai. Isn't that the, like? Oh yeah, that's the organization that runs the parlor. Little new data to report. The parlor continues to operate in the face of supernatural hostiles. What protects them? Wards, intimidations, or bluffs? Gifts or contracts to a higher power? I would speculate some combination. Perhaps some yet seen force or entity owes Daimon Kyoto a favor. Kyoto soldiers occasionally leave the building to perform odd, sometimes random errands. This can't serve a purpose. Or they can't serve a purpose. Does he know I'm watching? Is he taunting me? I've stopped bothering to list the nonsense acts. See previous reports. Last night, so this is all by Kobayashi, the guy who was found dead. I awoke to find a heart-shaped Valentine on my chest. None of my security protocols were tripped. We'll recalibrate. Surveillance is scheduled to continue, but I have a bad feeling. Heart-shaped Valentine. Could that be the Love Hotel, maybe? Send word from the tower. Leave this report at my drop point. You want to get word to the others? Fine, but Ryoku's laptop from the common drop-off point to the main plaza. Align the gap to the rising sun on the bottom. That's the passcode. Gap to the rising sun on the bottom. That sounds familiar. How's about this? So yeah, find the drop point. I'm thinking, so what do you think, Jay? Would that be the oh, actually we'll just follow Jay. I'm thinking it would be a place to go to would be the pachinko parlor. Also the Sashimoto is still on our backs, which I don't mind. It's just, it looks a little silly, but it's also kind of cool. Adds to, like, the weird mishmash of aesthetics that we have to our character. Oops, not that one. But tricky navigating menus while I'm running around. At my drop point, then I'm done. At my drop point. Ryoku's laptop from the common drop point off the main plaza. Okay, so the main plaza is where we're going then. There we go. The gap to the rising sun. So have you seen my John? That's an interesting billboard right there. Oh, the gap. This here. Okay. I see. So this is what they're referring to. This is the gap. Right. Align it to the rising sun. Here, let's put on the mask.
There were two people here. Both of them used the drop point, but I can't tell you what and when. Neither of them were feeling any strong emotion when they arrived here, but they were both feeling something when they left. The dark purple represents frustration, and that blue is the color of confidence. Your call.
I would assume it would be the confident one. I'm assuming that's the one we would follow, so we'd follow the blue, right? Let's see if that's correct. I think that we're given 4 minutes, which is actually pretty generous. So even if this trail turns up cold, we can always just go back. Oh, this place. Yep. It's this place. And we don't have to go in. And then there's a red trail.
Life expectancy for clandestine agents seems
Oh,
to be
here we go.
quite
Oh, it's right here.
low in this city. Are you at all worried?
I saw the red path. Yeah, here's the laptop. Yeah, that building right there is the Fear Nothing camp, which I'm looking forward to and also afraid to investigate. Hint on the password. Let's see what the hint is. User has not entered a hint. Show image. Oh, I already still have the image. Oh, the gap to the rising. Okay. So yeah, the common drop-off point. So the gap they were talking about. Yeah, that's something else. So align the gap to the rising sun. I think that's like something we look for. There's like something in the landscape that we do that we can like work with. Because there's the rising sun here. Align the gap with the rising sun. That's so spark the light overall. Spark the light. Oh, okay. What's the is it the kind of thing where we like watch the sunrise from a certain point over a billboard or something? As I seem to recall, there's something. You align the gap from the monument. Oh, okay. So if we align that with is it this emblem right here? Oh, it's the morning light billboard. Okay. Because, yeah, that was the one that caught my eye at one point. That there was a morning light billboard. And it says spark the light on the billboard. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so let's check on a few people. I'm actually curious. Well, I have to look on, I guess, any of them. Necromancer Queen 99. Missed opportunity to say Necromancer 69. Necromancer Queen 69. So, Daimon Kyoto. He's being cute, by the way. So, with Daimon, all past observations indicate Daimon is a mundane human, yet his success with beings of power makes this seem unlikely. Luck could be a factor, but increased instances make this less and less likely. Maybe he has some unclassified type of preternatural status. Maybe something else protecting him. Still unsure. How about Inabeta? He is demonic and not of particular interest to the Prometheus Initiative. He has considerable sway in Tokyo, maybe of higher interest to other departments. Like Gozen, for instance. She is considered a person of interest in the Prometheus Initiative. She is suspected of carrying a preternatural status. Further classification is unknown, age unknown. Demonic entities have expressed fear and anxiety at her name. Interesting. Necromancer Queen 69. The internet entity known as... Oh, Neuromancer, not Necromancer. I think I know who that's referring to, actually. Neuromancer 99 has shown an unlikely aptitude for accessing files and data of the various departments. Who is this? Theory that this individual is of the Illuminati seems unlikely as they have been hacked as well. Instances of puerile humor may be a chameleon disguised to help a more serious threat. And then extraction request. It's a book by William Gibson. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, the early cyberpunk stuff. I think I've heard about that. I haven't read it, but I know what you're referring to. So he seized covert operations in the Fear Nothing Foundations. Situation becomes too intense, too compromised, requesting extraction, he says. Yeah, things didn't go well with the whole Fear Nothing Foundation thing. Prometheus agents are being terminally eliminated. We are being fucking wiped out, he says. I do not, as yet, know who. Other surviving agents may have more info. I've set up a meeting with our Manticore contact behind the screens at the Manticore building. Anyone following up on this needs to pay close attention for the things that seem out of place, he says. Okay. So it sounds like that. So we're going then to Manticore building. Find the meeting point. So for the Manticore building, that would be... would that be like the main tech building? With all the robots guarding outside of it? Can't remember which one Manticore is. Sci-fi trifecta of huge Nebula and Dick awards. I mean, I've heard the book is like a very noteworthy one for sure. I haven't read it myself, but yeah, I've heard it's like well known, not just for being an early cyberpunk thing, but just for being a good book. Oh, thank you. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, I was trying to get the lore. Yoink. There we go.
Additional assignment received.
You will die then.
Yeah, this is the
Or we
place.
shall be forced to cancel your life.
Cancel your life. I'll cancel your face, or I don't know, something. There's 6 of them that we must murder for the little bonus questy lad. Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very much to Jimmy and his wily gang of friends for that very generous raid. Again, Jimmy, your presence is always appreciated, and you've helped me out in so many ways, man. Thank you so much, my friend. Attacking us with the words of Klein. I will keep that in mind, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. The Sprawl trilogy is really good, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of sci-fi literature I really owe it to myself to check out, because I think sci-fi is a genre. Well, I know sci-fi is a genre I haven't read very much of, and I think I would like it a lot more than I've given it credit. Because I like sci-fi things, like movies, like video games. I've read very little sci-fi, and I really ought to fix that. Yes, here's the dead peoples.
Take a look.
Oh, they're holding hands
Death seems
almost.
pretty emotional for some people.
I can't imagine why.
This is strange. Those pink threads.
Aw, they were holding
That's
hands.
love. And that other one.
Whoa, what the heck?
Flecked with grey. That's envy tinged with amusement. I'd almost guess that these people weren't murdered at all. Could they have killed themselves? I do hope so. Romeo and Juliet is an old favorite of mine.
Interesting. They killed themselves out of... Oh. So the notion is that they killed themselves in like a... Oh, we found a friend, by the way. Killed themselves as like an act of love or something like that, in like a weird Romeo and Juliet kind of situation. Oh, he's blessing us. I was like, what's this little guy doing? That's little robot friends. 50 Orochi drones. Well, they're murdered now. So that's something that Jay has provided us. This little miniature goblin lad who's blessing us with bonuses.
So they stopped here on their way to the suicide site. Whatever they did, it was the last thing they ever did. Except pulling the trigger, of course.
So there was something here that they did. What is it they could have done then? 1 minute to complete the puzzle. Oh, sculpture pieces? Okay. Are we like trying to piece together their movements? Because yeah, this is like a miniature model. Oh god, I can't stand on this. It's like a miniature model of this place. I'll move that one back. Seems like we're supposed to move them to their... Can I move these? Oh, you can move the big ones. Okay. Can you just move any of these? Not any of them. Okay. What's this one do? Can move that one too. Interesting. Okay, so they all reset. That's fine. That's fine. So what did they do at the model then? That's the question then. So there was something the agent did, yeah. So at this point there's no obvious... Well, there's the whole notion of minding the gap. Oops. Oh god, I'm stuck. Yeah, let me do this. There we go. Now I'm unstuck. Yeah, last time we had to mind the gap. We had to like look through the gap at the morning light billboard. This time there's no such indication and no obvious billboards or anything. It looks like this is like a mini scale of the whole building. Like a scale model of the whole building. Because yeah, there's the timer, right, exactly. Let me zoom in my camera so I can see things a little bit clearer. As I see there's like little indentations So it looks like there's some obvious places where things are supposed to move. But I'm not 100% sure. So do we... Is it the kind of thing where we're expected to go around and take a note? Because I'm guessing this is like a miniature version of the plaza. Like we're supposed to identify, like the little squares are like certain people located in certain places. And the larger squares are like the buildings. So I'm guessing we have to like match it to something. I don't remember this part of the quest, I'll admit. So something around us we're supposed to use. Because they did something here, and then they went to that spot over there, and they offed themselves. Like I should be paying more attention to what Jay's doing. Because I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing the little squares are like supposed to represent people. Oh, whatever you did, Jay, that worked. Okay. Yeah, what's the idea of how you're supposed to solve that? Because when I see this, I see like a scale model of what looks to be like a building. A series of buildings.
My name is Takumi, and I've been in deep cover for the Prometheus Initiative for 12 months. My assignment was the Manticore facility on the mainland, ensuring that military-grade equipment was shipped to various Prometheus locations across the globe. During this period, I was also assigned as the point of contact for other embedded operatives throughout the area. Since the incident, I have received no communication, no backup, and no explanation from my superiors. I have been trained in survival, but the horrors visited upon this city are beyond contemplation. And now somebody's killing us, one by one. Hunting down and destroying the members of the Prometheus Initiative. I saw Daichi dead by the wall. He'd been butchered. This will be my last communication. We no longer wish to be a part of this.
Okay. Also, thank you, Jay, for killing that bad guy while we were reading or listening to the cutscene.
And love bursts into the world. It's a shame we saw the end of the plot before the beginning. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
So this is where the guy was butchered, and I think we've seen this actually. We've seen where this dude was. I think we just gotta find that number 5 quarantine zone label. Yeah, there he is, butchered, for sure. Some other dead things nearby. That's near the wall, I think, near the breach. Okay, so we have more things to watch for then. Just compare the... Oh, okay, look at the other sculptures, right, because there's 2 other ones we've seen. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, Nitro, good to see you, friend. You're doing a great job, Five Finger. I appreciate you greeting people. It's very nice. Helping people feel welcomed. It's very generous. Look at the way the little robot dude runs. I love it. And he's dead. Oops, wrong button. There we go. With our powers combined, actually, well, when I say our powers combined, I mean Jane's incredible power and my, you know, little numbers able to help. So yeah, we're going, yeah, so it's around here because we're looking for number 5. There's 7.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Compromised effigies. It's number 6, yeah, so we're in the right area. So the fact this is involving the Prometheus Initiative is good, because that's a bit of the lore that I'm very much interested in, because it's been very mysterious so far. The Prometheus Initiative apparently is, like, involved somehow with the filth, and or the filth bomb that detonated in the subway under Tokyo. So So this person was involved in that, and that's very interesting. But then who would have been killing off the people that were working on this program? That is the question. Look for clues. Well, I see a media player. Let's listen. Heart-shaped box by Nirvana. Okay, so I mentioned the Love Hotel and the heart that was placed in that one victim's chest while he was sleeping.
Takumi went west from here. That leaves us with 3 options, all going north. So, north then?
Sounds like it. So heart-shaped box, would that imply that we're supposed to follow the red path then? That's what I'm guessing. I mean, all these paths seem to be going the same direction right now, at least. That was satisfying. So the red path kind of ends very suddenly there, so that's not it. Let's follow this blue path then. I think, didn't he say blue was the like the feeling of confidence? So that would make sense. It's the heart-shaped box. I think back to, I'm trying to think back to the lyrics in that song. It's a Nirvana song I don't know super well. So we're near, oh, this is the Dream Palace right here. So yeah, maybe this is it then.
The entwined emotions of humanity. What's your pleasure? Rage or joy? Lust or love? Cowardice or courage? So many emotions over so many years. They linger. We're looking for the proverbial sociopath in the haystack.
There's a lot to look through. Search around for anything Daichi might have left, they say. Well, it's a number of things we could look at real quick. And of course, there's a lot to take in when it comes to the Love Palace. Now, here's Kaoru, who we had heard that with Ricky Pagan that there was a dalliance that Kaoru and Ricky had enjoyed together. I think there's some, like, indications that Kaoru is trans, actually, which and Ricky was like, yeah, and I was, you know, not at all bothered by it. I think it's implied that Ricky is a pansexual lad, which is awesome. Oh, it is outside. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a laptop somewhere. It's like built into the side, I guess. Part lyrics from Heart-Shaped Box, yeah. 99 seconds and pluck 2 words out of my heart-shaped box. Right, yeah. 99 seconds in. We can look that up real quick. Angel hair? Throw yourself... No, wait. Cut myself on angel hair and baby's breath. Angel hair. There it is. Select your command, the rabbit. It all has to do with rabbits. Well, oh, we know a good rabbit lad as well. Yeah, there's a lot of rabbit-themed iconography throughout the Love Hotel. The killer and rabbits. I don't know who, it's always just a glance, but I know it's rabbits. The killer uses the Love Hotel to change costumes. The killer goes in and out the back door. Beware the rabbits. Alright, well, how's about this? To really be in the mood for this quest, I think it's only fair that I don the appropriate gear. There we go. There we go. Now we're in the mood to murder some murderers. Yeah, Jay knows what's up. Jay's like, oh, we got this shit. Hell yeah. Oh, to the back entrance. Okay, cool. I forgot there was a back entrance. But on the frowning mask.
You might be onto something here. A guilt-ridden killer sneaking out the back door of the Love Hotel? It doesn't exactly match the signs we've seen so far, but it is the best lead we have.
Alright, let's follow the trail and see what kinds of cool shit we can find. The killer rabbit of Kernebog. Is that the Monty Python bunny? In the back door. Oh my. Oh my. And it gives us 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, which is very generous. It is okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, from the Holy Grail. Yeah, this person that uses like rabbit iconography to like as a costume, I guess. I wonder if this dude's name, maybe that's, I wonder if that's how Jimmy got his screen name. I wonder if that's like what these dudes are. These rabbit killers, these professional assassins. Do we know what color, what emotion the color yellow indicates, or orange, I suppose? Alright, so we're going into the... Oh, we're inspecting a tuft of fur, it says. Interesting. Oh, that's the end of the quest. Oh, I was hoping there'd, like, be more that it would show us.
This is it then. The end of the rabbit hole. And no convenient bottle labeled drink me. I must return to my master before he grows impatient and smashes my mask. You should keep this one. You never know when I might drop in for a visit.
That's that little wispiness is like the mask leaving, oh, the essence of the mask leaving back to the main mask. So we get to keep the main one just as a cosmetic reward. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much further it was going to go, but yeah, the implication that is, it's that this person, whoever the bunny assassin is, escaped this way and is outside the bounds of the level, so maybe there's more in the future with that one. There's a main quest for it though? Oh, okay. It's just a coincidence and okay, yeah, because that's like, oh man, it's just so perfect. Yeah, that's something I don't remember. I do remember like going around the Love Hotel and seeing the bunny iconography scattered throughout, but yeah, I didn't remember that being part of the main quest. That is interesting. Well, once again, major thanks to Jay for kind of helping us through that, just because that is a really cool investigation quest, and of course the intro cutscene is so memorable for so many wonderful reasons. Just wonderful stuff. Let's collect a few things. So this is Ronell. We met once. An intelligence, or all intelligence you gather on the assassin from this point might be, I'm sorry. All the intelligence you gather on the assassin from this point be intercepted and filtered by the magicians, by order of the board. Most assassins have a preferred set of weapons. The use of the katana and the implication that this assassin is playing dress-up gives us deja vu regarding an incident at one of our safe houses in the Roppongi Hills. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, so that's indication that there's more to be seen with this person, or with this like faction, I suppose. I got a yellow brain dead t-shirt. Let's see what this looks like. Brain dead t-shirt. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a band t-shirt almost. That's kind of neat. Well, I'm down. That's an investigation vanity reward. Very, kind of Iron Maiden-esque, which I'm down for sure. A sarcastic talking rabbit from a graphic novel. Oh, okay. Something would. I like the idea of it literally being called Something Would, but yeah, that makes more sense. And of course, my inventory overfloweth. But that's fine, we'll be able to condense some things down pretty easily. That guy, assault rifle, condense those. Level 10 elementalism. Make that level 11. Yes. What else can I condense down? That guy. And then that guy. This gets all the talismans. Level 10, you love to see it. So there's the dice we're already working. Oh, here we go. Here's these. Another neck talisman. Oh, wait, that'll be... As soon as I have 2 that I'm working on. I guess that's fine. It's just a little bit weird that there's multiple ones. Yeah, that's one we're going to want to level into. Like I have too many neck talismans. I feel like I shouldn't have started a new one. I mean, I guess that's all worthwhile. I guess what I could do is put this into here. Maybe I should just do that one. Because, yeah, once we merge this into this one, it turns into blue. Yeah, let's just do that. Get that to 16, because that way it gets that much closer. Yeah, it's like, why was I bothering juggling multiple ones? I think that was when I started before I found the 3-pip one. I think that's what happened there. Anything else before I close this down? I think that was all that I wanted to combine and condense for now. Yeah, that's level 20. That's getting close. Okay, very good. And that's, of course, still going for a bit. That'll probably be a while before that's done. The ghost chap for the side mission. Oh, yeah. There's the ghost lord. The daimyo, which is... Oh, very close by. Yeah, good call, Jay. Realize we were that close. Here's the literal minefield. And some nifty lore nearby, which is also nice too. If I recall correctly, the mines hitboxes or collision boxes are larger than they let on, so it's easy to accidentally explode them. Oh, this guy. Oh wait, that's not him. That's a different one. That is a named lad. But not the named dude that we're looking for. the named lewd or the named dude. There's the daimyo, yes. And he's dead. Nice and quick. And as a bonus, there's some lore on the other side of here that I can almost reach. These guys real quick. And they're instantly dead. I'm trying to see if I can like... Oh, there we go. I can almost cheese it. There we go. I think I cheesed it. Okay, I got the lore with excessive cheese. Also some right around here that I want to nab real quick. Yoink. Some general Kaidan lore. So I have one more, which is to... Oh, right, there was a mask we found that we need to bring to Inabeta. That's right, I thought I already got that one. There's also another quest giver not too far from here, if I recall. I'm trying to remember. There's a person near the kindergarten, or there's like an elementary school or something. There's that one. Then let's see for the main quest. The only mission assignment. Oh right, I didn't even read that earlier. That's because that's for the main story. Yeah, so let's see. So as far as stuff to do next, I need to turn in the side quest we're on right now. Let's do the main quest. Okay, let me warp back to the bathhouse then real quick. Because I also have to turn in the side quest that involves the mask for Inabeta. Right, that's what I was thinking of. That like there's still a bunch of quest-giving NPCs that we haven't been introduced to proper yet. Technically, we might have jumped the gun on Ricky Pagan, but we just kind of happened upon him anyway, so it all worked out. So here's this one for Inabeta. Bring the mask to him. Did I not pick it up? Oh, we put it here. Put it in the war chest. There we go. That's what I missed out on. And this guy. Job posting. Yamaguchi Yoshiro. To the car park. Oh, okay, that's the parking garage like Jay was saying, which might be instanced, yeah. Here, I'll do this to see if it helps. There we go. Yeah, it says the mission cannot be shared. I could try again to see if it's different now, though. Like both of those. The previous one said it couldn't be shared, but maybe this one can be. I clicked it moments ago to see if it'll propagate. Okay, that's fine. Do a few combine-jigs down real quick. Another head talisman, which is good because that won't be enough to push it over the edge, but it'll get pretty close. 16. I'm tempted to just put everything into that head talisman just because it'd be nice to condense it all down right now. Not that one. 12 neck talismans. This one's getting pretty close too. Where was that one I just combined earlier? 16, here we go. 18. So close, man. So close. I can practically taste it. Assemble. Perfect. Okay. See, that's as condensed down as it can be. Not a huge fan of it, though. Okay, yeah, of course, Jay. Yeah, by all means, you've done so much to help me out, Jay, and I really do appreciate your assistance once again, my friend. Thank you for helping out with multiple quests. It really makes it so much smoother when with someone there to help me out with just the general combat, just because I like to think that the stuff that we have for this character is like pretty good and we're able to hold our own decently, but like it's very smooth with another person there, especially someone super high level such as yourself. So I really do appreciate that, Jay. Gonna get some food? Yeah, by all means, absolutely. And of course, I'm glad to have you here. But yeah, I hope you know that I will not at all be offended if you're doing other stuff. I'm just happy to have you here in any capacity, and again, very grateful for your assistance because it is absolutely appreciated. You're a very generous person. Yeah, to the car park. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit just so we're not quite so zoomed out. Yeah, the cell phones, those were from a different side quest we did, I think near the very, very beginning. Cordyceps. Can I kill him before he does the thing? Yeah, it's okay. It just slows us. It's annoying. Very not smooth when you run the sabotage like me. Oh, yeah, that could be an issue too. I'm guessing this will be a sabotage-ish quest. Because, yeah, I know those. And I like the sabotage quest, but yeah, it's tricky when it's an instance like that where you're kind of like tripping over each other. Also, we got a crap ton of lore. Not a crap ton, but a decent amount, a healthy amount of lore. We can read on that real quick. And we got a little bit of downtime here. So we got lots of little nuggets, little lore nuggets. A voice will ask you, am I beautiful? She is a tall woman, dark of hair, and in a long trench coat and a surgical mask. Her name is Kuchisake Onna. Her name is the Split Mouth Woman. When I think of like a long coat and a what's that one cake song? I want a girl with a long coat and a cool jacket or something. I can't remember the whole lyrics, but a long something and a cool something. More about Susano's Diner. Yeah, who is Susano for that matter? Would it be Gozen? We speak of his swift, impetuous male Augustness, brother to Amaterasu. Okay, so it's a like a mythological figure. So Amaterasu and Tsukuyomi, brother to the sun and the moon, all birthed from the face of Izanagi. Susanoo, who wielded his father's sword, Susanoo. Oh wait, no. Susanoo, who wielded his father's sword, period. Susanoo, who was cast out of heaven, who slew the 8-headed dragon Yamata no Orochi. Interesting that that's where the name Orochi comes from. When the patterns are locked into the paradigm, they echo through the age of iterations. How convenient. The god of summer rainstorms. Interesting. Yeah. So it's not a person, so to speak. Well, it's not it's not named after like the person who founded it. It's a mythological, a cultural significance. Yeah, Japanese mythology. Kind of a dick TBH. Well, hopefully he made some good noodles. So we also got the last piece of Momotaro. And Beta searches the corpses for his brother, but does not find him. He goes to a nearby village and, in disguise, tells a story of demons slain and treasures found. This is advertising, propaganda, the tale of Momotaro. More about the wall. To prevent the spread of an unknown pathogen, a state of emergency, stayed in your homes. All passage in and out of Kaidan is forbidden. Any attempt to leave, if you are infected, if a family member is infected, remain isolated. Undesirables have been spotted. Do not approach, he says. Yeah, we saw that message, or part of the message, when we first set foot into Tokyo. We first set foot into Kaidan, specifically. Some more about the Jingu clan. Whenever I hear the name, or hear myself say the name Jingu, I think of Jinjos from Banjo-Kazooie. So the matriarch, the mysterious hermit, shock of right hair, meditating in the mountain retreat. The cherry blossom trees whisper her name, Gozen. A morning light van pulls up, the large one gets out. Fuck. Akashi. It's just Akashi. I'm overthinking it. He organizes weekend retreats so that the young warriors, or what would have been the young warriors in the past ages, can spend time with Gozen. Their neighbors are the Fear Nothing Foundation, who hold their own retreats and whom they borrow the van from. On this day, the large one is alone. The hermit, the shock of white hair, has had a terrible vision, and so after many years, she returns to the metropolis, to its chaos, corruption, and memories. Then a few days later, the bomb happens. Now that's interesting. The idea that Gozen, like, has fraternized with the Fear Nothing Foundation, and Akashi, or Akashi rather, Akashi, the large samurai lad, I guess at one point was working for them. I think that's what's kind of implied there. Interesting. House in Exile appreciates Tokyo. They have made a practice of not accepting contracts that disrupt the status overly much. However, the mercenaries for hire can only afford to be so scrupulous when the likes of the Korinto Kai come traipsing down the streets collecting monthly protection money. Recently, the outcast Oni accepted a series of contracts from the Purple People, the Phoenicians. Contracts for oddly tiny lives, a conductor of a train, security detail for the metro control room, the controller himself. Contracts also for rogue members of Tokyo's Morning Light. The price was right. The demons did not think twice. So with the like subway workers, that was the idea of like weakening the infrastructure enough to enable the bomb to be, you know, smuggled in. A branch of Yakuza, the Bakuto tradition. They are not like the rest of the tree, the Korinto that is. Not like the rest of the tree, there is no wooden plaque on their door declaring their presence with name and emblem. They wear shadows and fade away. These occulted gangsters. They self-scar their honor and sacrifice to something bigger. They are, all of them, scales of the dragon, though most do not know it. Is the foot aware of the rest of the body, it asks. They dropped the ball. Yeah, I can't say I blame them. Probably the right call. Oh, he was borrowing the truck. Okay, and that's it. Yeah, so he wasn't really working for them necessarily. That was the extent of his involvement. Sometimes death goes wrong when a person's spiritual soul, the hun, leaves their body, but the animal soul, the paw, remains one of the hungry dead, remains, comma, one of the hungry dead can result. The cadavers rise, hunting and devouring the life essence of their living victims. The Chinese call for their yangshi. The Vietnamese call them gangshi. In Japan, they are known as kionshi. They are not only found in Asia, Sweetling, but have spread to other parts of the world. Claiming the cemeteries, dislodging the local specters. These illimitable kionshi. Kill them and they rise again. Undying yet unstoppable. Alright, yeah, that's the thing about the words placed upon their heads. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're all caught up then. Unless there was something in the black signal. Doesn't look like it, though. She's like a demigod, yeah. The dress is above her normal stature. Oh, interesting, yeah. Looks kind of like her ancestor, like the spirit Upir in Slavic folklore. Oh, yeah, because there was the notion that, like, the demons around here fear and revere her. It's the idea that she's not just a normal person, but has some deity-like properties about her. Is interesting. Mr. Whale, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. How you doing on this fine day, Mr. Whale? We're doing more Secret World Legends. We have adopted a bunny mask with a very ominous aura about it, and we're going through a parking garage, hoping to find members of a group of demon lads who were sent as mercenaries. But apparently, when they were seeking their target, something happened, and nobody knows what happened to them, and we're here to try to investigate what would have become of our lads. Also, what's this? Out of batteries, can't use the headlamp. Aw, man, that's a bummer, because it would be really helpful right about now. Yeah, the demons did not think twice, and then the bomb. The House in Exile has cause for concern. The status is very much not quo. Enbeda and his outcast Oni have come to like this dimension. It is a good playground. The misfit demons are not about to let it be taken away. Not by their brothers in hell, or by the multitude of eyes and mouths glaring and gnashing beyond the outer dark, he says. Just gotta keep in the field of view. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jay. Still haven't got the cooler yet? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Do they, like, give you an idea on when when it might arrive? Like a shipping estimation kind of deal? Just keep the character's face facing forward? Okay, cool. I do remember a little bit of this. Not a whole lot, but I do remember some bits and details. So here's one light over here. There's some purple splorts. I think that's just the demon blood. The Oni blood. So here's one. I like that they had cell phones too. With maybe like cell phones with interfaces to fit their demon hands. And they got the cool like shuriken little charm there. That's kind of fun. Sometime between tomorrow and Thursday. Okay, so in a few days probably. It's no secret that obviously shipping things is still kind of not unreliable, but the timelines get shifted around sometimes just because there's still a lot of shenanigans happening right now with COVID times, obviously. So the mark is located. He's locked in here tight, but we're seeing a lot of the strange, and I'm getting that bad feeling down to my wicked bowels. If I were a demon, I would refer to my guts as my wicked bowels, and I would type exclusively with like the cool, dramatic font like this one. Something else is here. Could use you and a few fellows in case it all turns foul. There's enough profit for all. Come ASAP, he says. I don't know who that was directed to. Let's find the leader. Got the new PSU. Can I ask what grade you decided to go for, Mr. Whale? I know at one point you were deliberating on how big you wanted to go for it. Yeah, there's lore down there. Now there's a thingy right here. I want to keep exploring down voice because there's lots of lore to get. And also we probably need a passcode or something. Okay, so it's this way, I guess. Pull it up. There's something else here. Oh boy. What could it be? Then it shuts ominously behind us. Although I think we could pull it back up if we wanted to. Look at how the cars are just like scattered about. Like that one that's just at like a 70-degree angle. Got the 850. Ooh, buddy. That sounds fancy, man. Yeah, 850 I'm sure is plenty for your needs. So just see something scattered about. Small humanoid figures. They almost look like children. It's a crap ton of lore to be gained. Something scattered away. Scampered away, even. So spooky. Got the RGB. I mean, you gotta get the RGB, man. You gotta make it look cool and pretty. I have exactly one RGB thing with my setup, and it looks nice, but like I only have the one, and it's on my motherboard, so I can't actually see it. It's, I mean, if I had like the cool open like clear case, then I would be able to see it, but it's just there. Like the only time I see it is if I, for whatever reason, have my case open while it's running, or if I look through the little holes where the fans are running, you can kind of see it there. But yeah, I have not really done anything with RGB stuff just because usually it's more expensive unless it just kind of happens to come with it. So in the case of the motherboard, it was just there. But like for the keyboard I'm rocking, like it's got cool little glowy lights, but yeah, I specifically went cheap. Well, cheaper. I mean, it's still a good mechanical keyboard, but like the RGB model would have been like an extra $20, and I was like, I don't really care enough. Honestly, and it's got the cool lights on it, which I do like, but I have it just sitting in just a static, not like a pattern or anything. It's just because there's a thing where we can have it like propagate in different ways, in different patterns, or like have it go in like a cool wave. So I stick with the boring. I stick with the boring shit. So the bathhouse, the masks will say "Ums relinqui." Oh, it's Latin, I guess. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce it, but yes, it says that right there. The mask translates as its master's grunts obscenities at the mannequins. Upon his wet throne, and Beta will say through the mask, "It is better to franchise on Earth than reign in hell." The mannequins never do answer. Get the tempered glass. Yeah, you can see the whole thing. Yeah, if I were to ever replace my case, I would consider doing something similar. I don't really have a need to replace it yet, but yeah, eventually I probably will need to, so it might be something to consider. Wonder if we're gonna see more of these demon children. Oh, it's shut behind us. We're trapped. Oh, never mind, we're not trapped. So we can just walk up to it and it'll open automatically. Whenever I'm in a parking garage like this. Oh, it's just opening and closing just on a fritz. Whenever I see a parking garage like this, I think of that one Max Payne level. Max Payne 1. So this is not the spiritual leader. Or squad leader. Why did I say spiritual leader? Squad leader, but this is a dude. It's not the dude, but it's a dude. This one has a lock. Need a key, though. I see some spooky demon shit, though. Oh, baby, I'm excited. Oh, snippy snaps. Look at this. Look at the shadow this casts. Looks to be a key right there. Like, can we get like a look at this dead guy? Definitely bloodied. That's a cool trick there, right there. Like the way the silhouette is cast. Yeah, or spiritual leader. Yeah, I don't know why I read the word squad leader as spiritual leader. It's like my brain auto-completed or auto-corrected. I just saw S and then a letter or a glyph with a little like vertical line down, so I just short-circuited a little bit. Oh, demon child. Behind us? Nope, it's just one little ghost child. And again, we saw that Orochi was doing some fucked up stuff, experimenting on kids in the nursery back in Transylvania. So it stands to reason that being that we're in Orochi's backyard here in Tokyo, that's probably more of that here. And I can tell you that, yeah, there's a lot of that we'll see in the Fear Nothing camp, which is, or the Fear Nothing Foundation rather, which is a whole mishmash of fuck and fucked up. But then again, it's just behind us. The little ones, by the way, is similar that we're looking for. Here's a monster friend. It's not the monster friend, but it's a monster friend. Yes, yeah, in that one particular cutscene, she just kind of like, she was like, oh, come here, little sweetling. She picks it up and just snaps the neck. And she may be like the vampire mother and demon mother, but she's not exactly a very nurturing one at that. Now there's, oh, ooh, oh, oh boy. Now I can't reach, but that little demon child fucked us up pretty good. Breath of Kimon, hitting us with physical damage. Physical damage, interesting. That's not a small amount of damage too. I mean, we tanked it obviously, but yeah. Looked kind of not too dissimilar from the thing that Lilith snapped previously. And of course, everything shuts behind us. It's got to bring a toothbrush. Yeah, to cleanse the evil. Some black signal lore somewhere. Oh. Now, I don't know if cars is just supposed to do that automatically. What I do know is that I want this lore. This one's doing it too. Oh. Oh. We're all doing it. Oh! Jesus. Whoa! That's so cool. Oh, that's so fucking dope. That was legit spooky, dude. That spooked me out real good. And of course, this opens up a way for us to go. There's a few more things I want to look at. Yeah, the way that's done is so fucking cool. Holy shit. Just one by one, the cars lighting up, or their headlights lighting up, or I guess maybe their sirens going off. And then you look behind you, and there they are. Staring ominously. As a person who's played this before, that legit got me. I was like, whoa. Holy fuck. So good, man. So good. A hot, damp place full of towels and mercenary deals. This is in the bathhouse, I'm guessing. The patriarch would be rather repugnant. Not even hell wants him, but you will need him to fend off the extended family. Right, that's what we're working with right now. Mr. Kubos, good to see you, buddy. We're doing more Secret World Legends stuff. I know it's very dark right now. It's hard to see. That's by design. In fact, they specifically have disabled our headlamp, so we can't even be, we can't even be illuminating right now, so it's intended to be dark and spooky. So what of the little ones? We've seen some like demon ghost children in here. The pitter-patter of tiny feet, a sensation of little like nostalgia, and a lot like a night terror. Cherub voices in the gloom. Listen. Play with us, they say. Don't go. We love you. We love you very much. Insides on the outside? Games are fun when you're dead. Spleen's the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you eat, the more... Okay. By the time you hear the twinkling laughter, it is already too late. Of the little ones, of course. Good to see you, Mr. Kubos. Did you stream today, my dude? Can't remember if Mondays are part of your usual schedule. So we see more members of their clan, of the demon tribe, have been taken out down here. So they got scattered at one point. I think the implication here is that they entered as a group, but got scattered by the, you know, the demon children that murdered them. Some phasmophobia with the lads? Hell yeah, man, that sounds awesome. Any like standout moments that happened? Speaking of like going through haunted places and seeing like ghost children, that seems very on brand with what we're doing right now. Had a good moment. I always enjoy hearing about these things, especially if it's like those like really memorable, silly moments, silly and or terrifying. So there's Kaidan lore. Oh, wow, that's really well hidden. That's sneaky. I definitely would have missed that in my last playthrough years ago. Tiki, that is the name. That is a sound. She tags what's left of her with a hand and an elbow. If you tell her that's only half of the... If you tell her that she's only half there, she will make you half gone. Well, that's reassuring. Some more demon corpses. And it's assumed that this is where the squad leader is. Or was. Oh. He's kind of alive. Not for long, though. Where the Gaki, I wonder. Oh, well. That'll draw lots of attention to us. Oh! How appropriate that we're wearing a bunny mask. Actually, maybe I should take the bunny mask off so it's less obvious. I'm gonna take off the bunny mask. That way it's a little more obvious. Because, yeah, the implication here is that the actual bunny assassins are here. The professional bunny assassins. Let's see, there's always this. I mean, granted, it's not that seasonal since it's no longer Christmassy times. Of course, there's the masks as well. Although we got the fiery eyes, yeah, so it should just be a hat then, not a mask. Latex mask with the Magneto helmet. That looks kind of cool. Magneto with like the little deer antlers. The pumpkin head, of course. We have two different kinds. There's Rocket Man. Oh, the Santa's little helper hat. Yeah, that's a good one too. Of course, there's the taco hat. Always a classic. We'll do the Santa's little helper hat. There we go. Oh boy. There's something over there. Glowing ominously. There's a security card there as well. Anything else near us to note? He's in a schoolroom. They were in the closet. Just walked up to the door. Oh man, just stood there. Jesus, I'm sure that was tense. Santa versus the Easter Bunny. You're dang right. The battle of the ages. Gotta get to the top floor somehow. And some interesting noises above me. Also, corpse of the squad leader. There he is. So a lot of them wear masks, but none like the House of Exile, though. So yeah, collect other masks from the the murdered leaders, or not the leaders necessarily, but the other members of the tribe. There's one right here. So ominous, I love it. Oh boy. Hearing some questionable noises. So I can't interact with this person, this little demon child. Maybe it's for the best. Should I make a mistake and get really close? Got an achievement thing active. So get there without dying. Oh. Oh, I got yeeted. Reanimated, yeah, so she like brought this guy back to life. So if we can get there without dying, that would be tricky, obviously. This guy does a lot of damage, actually. Get their mask back, though. 2/6 the way there, 1/3. That was actually cool how, like, when she stood up, it was, like, kind of glitchy and weird. Nice and spooky-like. So we do have the security card now, which will allow us to get to the top floor, presumably. This guy's been reanimated. Oni Lurker. Ooh, we got a big boy over there, too. Good luck with not dying. Yeah, something tells me I'm probably not going to be able to nail this first try. I'm trying to observe what Jay had pointed out, where, like, if you keep with the field of view with your character, like your character's head, as far as not getting bamboozled by the children, easier said than done. There's one over there you can see on the wall there as she's vibrating with murderous intensity. Like, for that matter, have I died at all recently? I guess I haven't. Jesus. I can't actually make that jump, can I? Do I have to go around? Maybe she's like producing a barrier that's preventing me from entering. Oh no, she's sad. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you sad, little girl. There we go. Maybe the idea is that they get sad or like shy when you look at them, like a Boo from Mario Brothers. Oh, maybe that's what it is then, yeah. Because yeah, this kind of stuff would definitely be scripted. Now, presumably there's more than just the one. So it's like a puzzle sequence. Also, if I'm behind a barrier, does that mean I can look anywhere? Maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't tempt fate. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, I looked away for a second there. It's a real persnickety. Oh god, woo. So they like teleport around. I think I walked past. There it is. That's the gate. Okay, so that one's good. Real spooky though. But yeah, being that this is considered like a scripted thing, that makes sense. So I think the idea. Can I reach that one from here? Oh, oh, something's teleporting. So I have to like. I think if I'm ducking behind cars, it actually messes me up because I think that means we lose line of sight. That plan is very much to like keep line of sight on them at all times. But yeah, that is nice that doesn't count towards deterioration and whatnot, because that would be annoying otherwise. Oh, this might be a bad idea. Okay, we got all those then. Oh god, where'd they go? Oh Jesus. I don't actually see the little girl, I'm scared. Oh Jesus, am I dead? I don't actually see her. Oh, there she is. Oh, I have to stay in the light. Oh, I see. You have to stay in the light. Yeah, this is ghost. This is murderous ghost, sick of world phasmophobia. Just a heavily modified version of phasmophobia. Is she making noises? I'm gonna get close and find out, but I don't want to get fucking shanked. Oh Jesus. So stay out of the dark. Actually, I don't know. I'm not even convinced that the dark has anything to do with it. Obviously, line of sight is big. Field of view. Ooh. It's a little bit tricky because I want to be able... Oh, wait. What if I do this? There we go. I can just kind of glance to see where I'm going. Okay, cool. And it's just the same ghost girl. She's just teleporting around. There's one right here. There we go. Uh-oh. There's multiple ones. Yep. Multiple ones. I see them. Yep. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Eventually they were going to bamboozle us with multiple kiddos. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't get it first try. I like to think we did pretty well, though. It seems like you have to lead this one around, like this layer of them around, because it's not just a matter of like taking it slow. You have to kind of like dictate their motions, or their movements rather. Hello? I'd like to enter. There we go. It's like maybe it's like if I rush forward. There we go. It's like I have to like kind of balance them both. Oh, what? That's really tricky because like there's definitely a field of view happening, but it's not always super obvious if you're like gazing in a wide enough way. Should I just fucking book it? Here, let's initiate running. I'm just gonna run like a fucking chump that I am. Hey, we got it. I think we got it. Yes, no achievement. That's kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world. There they are again. This one's closer. I'm gonna look at this one. Oh fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Here, I'll just do this. Oh, the other one got me, I think. Yeah, I don't know where it was. 302,561 hit points. Yeah, I can barely not survive that. They almost survived it. So close. It's an interesting puzzle, and I appreciate the ingenuity behind what's going on here, but it's tricky. It's really tough. With a screen barrier. Wait, in Phasmophobia, or are you saying like the thing here? Because yeah, the idea of like you have to keep your character looking at them. And I think if you lose field of view by like getting behind a car, I don't know if that counts it. It seems like it's inconsistent. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's like you have to keep on them at all times. I'm gonna do this. I want to get to the lore for sure. That one seems like she can't move past the cars necessarily. That one there. Here we go. Kind of going way out of my way for this one. Not sure if it's worth. The dreamer's dream, he says. Yeah, they're both pretty close by. So again, you can see on the left, if I like duck behind this van, it kind of counts. Yeah, see, you can, it's like they kind of can't see us. So it counts, but sometimes it does. So yeah, it's a little bit, I won't say inconsistent, but I'm not exactly sure I understand the rules when it comes to ducking behind things. Oh, that's good to know, Jay. Yeah, we can worry about the lore later on. Oh, also there's the thing right here. Yeah, so this part we haven't gone through before. The top floor. More dead demon friends. Security footage tubes to watch. So I died twice, 3 times. That's not bad, I like to think. I like to think if I like did this all again and like really focused and now that I kind of know what to expect, I'd be able to probably get it in another try or two if I wanted to power through for the achievement. So unsurprisingly, the security guards got taken out. Let's see what happened. Secure tech video surveillance. Check the live feed. Everything's offline. Oh wait. Live feed. Oh, but then we can look at the recorded data. Okay, so yeah, everything's offline right now. So street view. Data corrupted. Okay, lobby. Corrupted. Garage level 1. It's an ominous beeping. There's nothing on level 1 necessarily. Level 2. Data corrupted, level 3. Okay, looks okay so far. Actually, no, that was level 2. So that's level 3. Then 5 is for level... Oh, it's 2 behind. Okay, so that was 2. This is level 3. Okay, yeah, so I misread. Number 6. Number 6 meaning level 4. There's a car. That's not the guy that doesn't have the one that for the dude that died though. 7 is level 5. It's probably the top floor. 8 is for 6. Here's the penultimate one. There's a demon corpse, a few demon corpses actually. Okay, level 8. Let's see if this is the one. Looks like it is. Here we go. Chase is still, or Fieffinger says to lower the volume. We'll see. Some spooky things. There's a bunny assassin. We just saw the silhouettes though. Okay, can we print the summary? Thank you and have a lovely day. No, thank you. You have a lovely day. Get the printed image. Imagine using a printer in 2020. 2021, actually. We need to bring our proof to Inabeta, see what he thinks about this bunny assassin friend. Oh. So we have some friends. Easily, you don't want me to leave? Alright, so what happened? You know, I'm curious. Will they teleport and murder me? What if I just walk up to them like a foolish idiot? Will this go exactly like I think it will? I'm just asking for trouble, aren't I? Okay, they still murder you. Okay. I just wanted to know. I just want to know if they would still murder me. Since, like, we're at the end. I mean, we could just jitterbug up that way, so, like, we don't really have to worry. It seems sad that I'm leaving. It's like, oh, no worry, I'll come back to play some other time. That's good. Yeah, I can see, like that sequence near the end where you have to, like, it's almost like a puzzle where you're having to keep your field of view focused on the children. It's tricky and easy to mess up, but I do like the overall vibe there. It's so cool and spooky. Are you sure this isn't a picture of just you? Except I don't use swords. Maybe that's the distinguishing factor. We have been known to rock the bunny mask a lot ever since Jimmy gifted one to us, which was very generous of him to do so. In fact, yeah, we were playing with Sonny and Jay, and both of them had the bunny squad. They had like the matching bunny outfit and like the nice pink, like pink dress, not dress, but like an overcoat. So it's like had the bunny mafia squad, man. It was so fucking cool. Murder bunny mafia. There's a nice ring to it.
Critical
Simple
empowerment
that.
results.
Critical empowerment. I like those. That's my favorite kind of empowerment. Okay. We're getting so close to being able to make some dank ass level up thingamajigs for these head talismans. Once this one gets to 20, we'll be able to do some pretty cool shit. Oh, I just noticed this guy, except... Am I holding that for some reason? I shouldn't be. I should just go ahead and put that into this guy.
Critical empowerment
Might as well.
results.
I've noticed that the only item that we don't have a 3-pip for are the dice. The luck talismans, but that'll happen hopefully eventually. Oop, there we go. Alright, let's go check with Beta, who is not too terribly far away, so we can just walk there. Do a speed boost so we can go fast. I like to think they're like, yep, it's that one asshole with the weird antlers and the... keeps doing these weird quests for Beta, our boss. Just let him in. He, like, rides his motorcycle in. Oh, he's jamming. This is so fucking wild. I love it. This is awkward.
Omnes relinquite vestis, o vos intrantes. I guess not. The master doesn't want you to spoil his day, so if you found the entire squad slaughtered, say nothing at all.
Our guy was about to say something. Even though we're a mute protagonist.
In exile, they knew why we came to Tokyo. Risk? Yes, but great reward as well.
Oh, they're eyeballs. I see in the background.
The house in exile is fewer than it has ever been.
They're eyeball
With all of
boobulars,
the
not
other
speakers.
houses knocking, we cannot afford to show such weakness. My master hopes that you learned something of use to him out there. Evidence, or...
Something like that.
The rabbit killer. The master thinks we share a target. Yet this assassin keeps getting there first. The master knows that he owes you information. He promised you details. But the details are what he lacks. The contract is anonymous. He doesn't even know who is paying him to kill all of these people. There is somebody who might know. Inbeda has an informant, a member of the local Yakuza. Yamato swears that his boss is into something big. Something world-changing. It might be the answer you need. He thinks that you should leave now, unless you want to see what the second circle of hell looks like.
I remember that knowing glance as he's like getting his groove on. And he's like, "Hey, unless you want to watch this." Oh man, so good, dude. You can buy the top, and it's awful. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably only for the lady characters. I'm guessing there wouldn't be a dude equivalent. That's so fucking wild, dude. This character is so unique. So yeah, so the idea that the contract is anonymous, but he thinks that his contact in the Yakuza might lead us to what we're looking for at least. Diplomacy with Inbeda's crew is all about keeping a strong stomach. Good work. The game, as expected, just got more complicated. Hidden players. Did I see rabbit ears in that footage? Never mind, she says. Here, I'll try to do my Kirsten impression of that one for that part. Did I see rabbit ears in that footage? Never mind. We need to get to the bottom of this. Proceed to Corinto Kai. Intel says there's a bunch of the Yakuza with occult leadings. Reading some crazy things about their leader, Daimon Kyoto. Find out if any of it is true. Ciao ciao. That's my best Kirsten impression. Hope you enjoyed it. Free of charge. Few things. Okay, so actually we're getting pretty close to this one's getting to almost level 15. That's actually pretty good. We've been putting a lot of weapon energy into that one. Weapon juices into that one. And then where's the neck talisman? This guy. Level 20. Oh, that's pretty dope. Now we can do this. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I clicked right as the 1 a.m. rolled over. Well, 12 in Eastern Standard. Eastern Standard Times is... Bloop. So now, if we get this to 25, yeah, see, it's like I shouldn't have started on that one. I'm almost tempted to just do this. Just like level this to 6. It'd be a slight bummer because we would lose some progress on this guy, but it would get us closer to the, it would get us into the purple zone quicker. So I'm tempted to just go ahead and go for that. He will, yeah, he won't send you to the second layer of hell. No, he'll just let you watch. He's into that shit. This is right. So this is actually getting pretty close to leveling up entirely.
Critical empowerment
Critical
results.
empowerment. Oh baby, that's the good shit right there. Bing. What else? Was there anything else? I think that's all the housekeeping I wanted to do. Some login rewards, some AP, brings us to 35. 5 more, we'll be able to level up our that like 40-point thing at the end that we can put multiple ticks into, which will be very nice. So look at that, we freed up a little bit of more space for our inventory, which is good. Actually, here, I'm kind of curious. That gets you 12 levels for just a single one of those. My god, that's fucking wild. Yeah, so we're getting pretty close to that being done. That's so good, dude. Yeah, I'm still thinking maybe it would be worth just slapping that in there. It just takes so long to get these to that point. Yeah, I shouldn't. I should save this. It won't take that long, I don't think. What I could do if I really wanted to, after the head talisman stuff is leveled up, we could like put a few of these bad boys in it to, you know, power it up real quick, real fast like. And I have like a super juicy one. I think I might have already used this super big juicy one. And it's wild having that many like high power distillates. Okay, so Yamato, yeah, the Yakuza informant, which is the person who runs the parlor, right? The oh wait, what's this over here? Oh right, yeah, that how could I forget? That's just a head. Oh right, he probably beheaded that mannequin. Let's go ahead and head to yeah, I'm guessing it'll be the pachinko parlor. Oh no, wait, no, that's Daimon. In that case, I'm not sure who Yamato is. Yamato. That would be... Oh, it's next to Daimon, though. Okay, so maybe it is a pachinko parlor, then. Any other side quests that I have? No, I have not. None right now, at least. Lots of staticiness, lots of demons flying overhead. Also, it is past 1 AM, which means I'm going to be wrapping up pretty soon. We'll do maybe like one more either regular quest or like a story quest piece. And that'll probably be it. I like to stream for about 4 hours on weekdays if possible, and I started late. Part of the reason why I started late is because I took a nap earlier, which went fairly late. Oh, there's an investigation quest. I forgot about this. This is something I'd want to do eventually, just because I wonder what it is. What's it called? It's an anomalous screen. Some kind of anonymous... Wait, anonymous or anomalous? Anomalous, yeah. Something called the Swarm. They know who we are and what we work for. I'm not going to do that tonight, but at some point I want to do that in the future. I don't think I remember that one at all, so I don't know if I would have done that previously. Excuse me. Some lore nearby. Right, yeah, I was trying to find that earlier. I wonder if it's outside, actually. To bake some biscuits. Dude, biscuits are always always a good idea as far as I'm concerned. Text adventures. Oh, interesting. It sounds cool, but yeah, if it's really long, then I'll definitely save that for a future adventure. The Den of Chance has roots that stretch back to Bakuto, all the way back to the Edo period. Those gamblers roamed feudal Japan peddling games of chance. Society looked down upon them, yet that same society kept handing them coins. Who can resist the siren call of risk? Doing without hints is pretty hard. I've learned over the weeks of playing this game, streaming it rather, that yeah, certain investigation quests I should know better than to like be too proud to accept assistance or hints. Cause yeah, some of those are really tough. And not even so much how difficult it is, it's more about like just how time consuming it is. This fucking guy, I remember this dude. This dude's a fucking trip.
Yamato-san, konnichiwa. Oh, we have an audience. Fluky. That makes this next part awkward. See, I know you've been selling my secrets to the house in exile. Oh, Yamato, you dewdropper, you skin rogue. We used to drink out of the same cup. What did I say? Flirt with demons and you are going to get inevitably fucked. Jeepers creepers, Yamato. You don't go to heels on the boss. Now something messy has to happen. Now I got to promote some other schmuck and make him wear your dripping face. Just so I don't miss you so goddamn much. Or you and I have a meal. Fugu, pufferfish. Expensive, delicious. The cat's particulars. Deadly. Now, some of these pieces are properly prepared by a master chef. Some are not. Fugu roulette. You unlock your smartass phone, then we eat. If you die first, I get the phone and your naughty contacts. But if I get zotzed, then you take charge of the Kurintokai. And if you're real good, Daddy'll come back from the dead to take you out for ice cream. The question, Yamato, take a chance at my entire criminal empire and ice cream, or artillery and noisy death. Ducky, I'll play fair. You can pick each bite. I'll even go first. Okay, unlock your phone and pick.
It's fucking wild, dude. I forgot all about this.
So good. Not fair enough? I'll go again. Pick!
We're just watching this all go down, man.
Yum, yum. Fair enough? Okay, your turn. Pick a piece. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Eat! What are you waiting for? This is fun! Hurry, eat! Hurry, 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 hurry! Oh, no ice cream for you. Fade away. Now! Yamato, if you betray me again, you and your family will enjoy a feast with me. Dig? Oh, he digs.
I thought for sure he was just gonna kill him. He was gonna kill Yamato, just like pull out a gun and shoot him.
Chaos, as you know, is not about eating fortune cookies and shitting wisdom. Chaos is fingering your own bullet hole because you know secrets are in there. Oh, because it's so funny. But going stag to Pandemonium is no fun. So, how about it? You and me and the Molotov make 3 tonight, huh? Hey, I'm not asking you to go Barney mugging. Not trying to put a manacle on your ring finger. Don't be such a cancelled stamp. Let's take it slow. Just flirt with chaos. Go play around the pachinko. See where that takes you. What? I miss breakfast.
Who cares if it might kill me? This guy's great. Yeah, I've mentioned so many times that I love the Tokyo quest, the story stuff in Tokyo, for many characters and many reasons, and this guy's one of them. I mean, Ricky Pagan's the man, but the fucking Daimon is a terrifying force of nature. There's a few other characters that I really like, and their names escape me. I think there was one, yeah, Jung is someone I remember. I don't remember his quest so much, but I remember Jung. Trying to remember like other people, other quest givers. Of course, In Beta is fucking cool and creepy and weird. There's so much to appreciate, man. Holy shit. So there's a few things to appreciate here. There's... Oh, I thought that was a thing I could interact with. So there's the pachinko machine here in his office. Let's see what we got. The Asian Joker. Yeah, the Japanese version of the Joker. It's so anime, I love it. So examine one of the balls. I think that means I escape this. Look at the tray. Got some numbers. Use Daimon's phone to call this number. And I know there's a couple investigation quests in the old game, at least, where you'd be given a number, like a phone number, and you'd have to actually call it with an actual phone to, to listen to like a pre-recorded message, that kind of thing. So I wonder if that'll happen at all in this game, this version of the game. All these pockets of chance, all this viral chaos, little microcosms of dragons crash into dragons, spiraling fractals that grow and grow until an eye opens too big to be perceived. In its special place reposes a very special pachinko machine. And is not of this age, sweetling. Which age is it from, it asks. Not in this game? Oh man, yeah, I loved that quest. It was so fucking cool. But that was the thing, yeah, I remember doing that quest in like middle of 2017 before the old game got retired and the new one got brought in, and yeah, it didn't work then. I had to look up what the message was and listen to it there, which was still cool, but like, oh man, that's such a cool idea though. Finding a new GPU though, yeah, just sold out though. Yeah, that's exactly it. A lot of places are having a hard time keeping up stock, which is frustrating, obviously. So 01, which I think means it's a US area code, right? Or maybe it's like an escape sequence to call outside the organization.
Konnichiwa. Irashai. Kochira wa kyofu kyusai zaidan desu.
Hear nothing. Oh shit.
閉鎖中ですが、ご連絡をお待ちしております。恐れることはありません。あなたの潜在能力を解き放つのです。恐怖心のもとに縛られていることに目を向けてください。
So we know exactly where it is. We've walked by it before, but we need to look up the phone book to see where exactly this thing's located. But now I remember all too well. Kaidan to Chrome. Visit the downtown office of the Fear Nothing Foundation. That is where we're going to end tonight, friends, because the Fear Nothing Foundation is one of my favorite and most, like, and one of the most infamous parts of the game, of the main story for sure, but just of the game in general. And it's awesome and, like, disturbing and very good, and is quite long, too, quite lengthy, and it's already past 1 a.m., so I'm going to go ahead and plant myself just outside of the Fear Nothing Foundation, and then we'll tackle that next time. Because it's very good, but yeah, very fucked up, and there are indications that it's kind of an extension of the stuff we've already seen in the nursery, the stuff in the quest we just did with the young children ghosts that were tormenting us as well as the other. Oh, hello. Okay, bye then. I thought they were gonna want to fight us, but yeah, tormenting us as well as the other demons in the. Oh, now they're coming back. Okay, us as well the other demons from the Oni clans. Calling some grain in the UK. Yeah. What if you dialed the wrong number, right? Because no, I remember calling the number. I called it live on stream because I was streaming it at that point. I called that number live on stream. And I was really nervous about it because I was like, I'm not sure if this like still works, but let's find out. And yeah, I just got a message saying that the number was no longer in service. So thankfully, nothing bad happened. But yeah, it's like, yeah, what if I would have called some like random person in another country at a really inconvenient time, because it would have been at like 4 a.m. their time. I would have felt so bad. Crap, I have to like... Oh wait, no, we did get it. Okay, cool. Gotta get there at 5 a.m. and hope that they got a shipment in. Oh, jeez, that sounds awful, Whale. Holy shit. I'm sorry it's such a frustrating process for you, man. The market will stabilize eventually, though. Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Ninja? You got the 16 series GPU? Yeah. Because, like, it seems like it's always something with GPUs, right? For a while there, people were, like, buying stock in GPU, or buying out stock in GPU to do Bitcoin mining for a while there, and of course with COVID, there's a lot of people that are wanting to upgrade their rigs right now. So it seems like there's always something when it comes to graphics card upgrades, but right now it's just bad in general. Each Seeker on the Wii had a cheat code hotline. Really? It was a toll number though. Oh man, I know back in the day, way back in the day, in the era of the NES and SNES, there was a Nintendo hotline where you could call for help on video games, and there was also a support line, but it was mostly like a call them and like ask for advice on how to beat their games. They would you know, give you hints and tips, but yeah, in the same way, it was a hotline that paid by the minute. So you know, it was a nice surprise for the kiddos back in the day. So yes, Daimon Kyoto. His desk drawers are crammed with severed fingers. I don't doubt it. He takes digits instead of apologies. He lets dice rolls decide murder. I've got a lot of eyes, Chuck. Do you know what I saw? The Korinto Kai are involved in all occult shipments in Tokyo. How could they not know about the filth bomb? But I know about that, he says, intimately. Did they ignore it? Were they paid to look the other way? Did Daimon's crazy pinball machine tell him to do it? It's hard to hear, Chuck, but they let it happen. Ask him why, he says. Yeah, then Robin Hood is Bluebeard, yeah. The alien voice is pretending to be one thing, like a 200 pounds of crickets piling into a man's suit and waving at you. Hard to keep a bead on morality, he says, yeah. Yeah, the Korinto Kai has a lot more going to it than it lets on, it seems. Let's see, I think I read this one earlier. Chilla Momotoro. It's weird how, like, I've read all these, but sometimes I get stuck thinking that I haven't. It seems like if you read the last one in a series, sometimes it gets stuck on, like, the flag for what is and is not complete. Bummer. It's a bummer ending the stream now because like the Fear Nothing Foundation stuff is so fascinating and so cool, and again very, very disturbing and very tragic in a lot of ways, but it's really well made. But I'll be looking forward to that tomorrow because I will be streaming tomorrow. Be keeping the party going then, and there's still plenty left after that. Even though the Fear Nothing Foundation is one of my favorites, also that looks really cool. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. Oh, okay, they're just slapping off the roofs, and they're just picking themselves back up then. Yeah, there's still plenty of Tokyo questings after that, so we're far from done, my friends. Some RAM and SSDs, yeah. Yeah, I know you said that like there's a lot of things you want to do for this rig, Mr. Whale, and that the GPU is a big part of it for very good and obvious reasons. Lots to appreciate. Oh, and you're right, Jay. Yeah, there's also the South Africa stuff, which I've never seen. This stuff I've at least seen a good chunk of. Well, at least I've played the old version, the original version of the game. I played through all of that then, but that was like 5 years ago. Well, that's not true. Well, 4 years ago, I guess, because it was 2017. So 4 years ago, maybe 3.5. And it's been a while, but I think a lot of that has mostly stayed the same. But yeah, the South Africa stuff is something that I've never even touched before. I've seen literally 0 seconds of it, and I'm looking forward to it because I've heard it's short but quite good. M2 drives, yeah, the M2 hard drives or SSDs rather, yeah. I'm in the same boat, Whale. I think that'll be like a fairly significant upgrade for me at some point fairly soon. As I've mentioned before, that the major linchpin right now, or weakest link in my current rig is probably my GPU. As I have a 980 Ti, which is good, and it's good for old games, and, you know, crap like that. Not old, but like older games, it's great. But for modern games, it would struggle. So eventually I'll want to upgrade there. But also, yeah, just having an M2 SSD would be nice, just because those read-write speeds are hard to beat. Can tag along. Yeah, I'm always happy to have you around, Jay. Like I said, it's no pressure. If there was other stuff you planned on doing, obviously. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll hope to start at around 8 or so Central Standard Time. Some really cool side missions. That's good to know. Because I do enjoy, I enjoy the side missions too. The main story and like the main action quests are probably the stuff I like the most. But I mean, yeah, I'm always down for a good side quest too.